Okay, are we live? I think we're live. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's JPR, and welcome to the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. That's an ad. I'm going to turn that off. Welcome to the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl pre-release podcast featuring the boys. Lumio's trainer, Zach. That's your cue.
Muted himself right as
No, he's muted! Are you kidding me?
I'm here.
Oh my god.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening.
And the other boy, Hybrid Hero.
Good morning, everyone, to all of you on the other side of the world. Good morning, good morning.
Hey, I gotta copyright strike you now because you just stole my line. But anyhow, before we get straight down to business, since people are still trickling in, how about that Spider-Man trailer, my boys? How about
I haven't watched it. No, I haven't watched it.
I was about to say, I didn't want to go too far in, like, right off the bat, because I actually know a lot of people who were, like, purposely avoiding the Spider-Man trailer. They're like, I can't know anything going into the movie, dude. I can't know anything. Like, I have friends in real life, and I'm like, how? How do you do that? Like, there's actually just no way to avoid it. Like, when Endgame was coming out, I had a movie theater on my college campus, so, like, I was going to go see it, opening night, and I avoided the internet like the plague that day. Didn't open YouTube, didn't open Twitter, didn't open Facebook, didn't open anything, right? And then I'm sitting in geology, my last class of the day, and one of my best buddies is sitting next to me, and he's always playing Agario. Have you ever played Agario?
Never.
No.
It's like the game where, like, you're like this little cell and you, like, go around and, like, you, like, eat a bunch of other cells and you get bigger.
Oh, it's like Snake.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that game now. Oh, I know.
Yeah, it is like that. So, basically, he's playing Agario because he loves Agario. You know, me and the boys, we always play some little Agario. Like, we'd be in the library pretending to study. No, we're playing Agario all night long. So, I just kind of glance at his computer because I'm like, oh, I wonder how he's doing in Agario. And, like, the top 10 names on the leaderboard are all like, Tony Stark dies, Tony Stark dies, Tony Stark dies. And I'm like, bro, how am I going to get spoiled on Agario of all places? The entire internet has been just, it's a plague. It's a plague. It is actually...
Bro,
insane.
You know what's crazy? Zach doesn't know BDSP leaks, but he knows Spider-Man leaks. I don't know how. I don't know how that happens. I don't know how that happens.
Yeah, it's like it's funny. So it's the opposite. Like, you literally know, like, all the leaks about the game, right? But
Yeah.
I'm like trying to stay as clean as possible. Meanwhile, I know literally everything about Spider-Man.
I'm trying to stay clean, bro. I've seen some stuff on Twitter, but I haven't watched the trailer yet.
My boy Denton says, how do you get Endgame spoiled when you're in the movie? Okay, here's the thing, right? Way back in the day, you know what people used to say when they met me? They used to say, hello, nice to meet you. Now when people see me, they say, yo, bro, you look like Tom Holland. And I'm like, oh my god, when is this gonna stop? When is this gonna stop? It started just the thing like Raph was doing. I thought it was just Raph for the longest time. But now, whenever a new trailer drops, everyone pings me and says, yo, look at JPR in this new Spider-Man trailer. And I'm like, okay, it was funny the first time. But now it's just a meme. It's gone too far. I kid you not, I was literally at the NASCAR race a couple of months ago, and I got I was going to the concession stand, and I got a hot dog. And even the dude there was like, hey, man, I got one question for you. And I was like, yeah, dude, what's up? And he said, how would it feel to be in the Spider-Man movie? And I'm like, oh my god, it's gone too far. It's gone too far. But anyhow, enough Spider-Man talk. We got over 100 people watching. So, yeah, if you guys like the Spider-Man trailer, hit that thumbs up button for me. Or if you didn't watch the Spider-Man trailer, still hit that thumbs up for me because it would help either way. But yeah, anyhow, let's get down to business. And I'm not gonna say any more than that because I don't want to get copyright claimed. But yeah, so anyhow, good Spider-Man trailer. That's all I gotta say. A lot of people in the chat. I've been neglecting this whole time. I'll try to read some messages as we go, especially towards the end. We're gonna probably do some Q&A stuff. So yeah, I want to know what you guys have to think about just the whole Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl reveal cycle, because it's been much different from the typical Pokemon reveal cycles, where it's like, you know, we get a trailer and then we get one like every couple months, and they just reveal like the kind of standard stuff and like we know what to expect. It's been very different with Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. For me, it's been like an emotional roller coaster. You know, like the games are first revealed, and I was like, oh, I don't know. They're not looking too hot. I wasn't like hating on the chibi art style or anything. I actually think that looks kind of nice, but you could tell just by looking at it. You're like, oh, this game looks kind of rough around the edges.
It looks very unfinished.
It looked very unfinished. It looked like a straight up mobile game when it was first revealed. And then a few months pass. We don't hear anything until like the end of summer, I think. And then they drop the Grand Underground and the contest, and it's like, oh, okay, this is looking pretty good now. This is looking like faithful in all the right ways, right? And then like the early copies come out, and it's like, oh, well, there's no platinum decks. And I'm like, ooh, that's a big hit. That hit me really hard. Granted, things have now shifted back in the other direction where it's like, okay, well, there's not a platinum dex, but you can still obtain most of the platinum Pokemon through the underground before getting the national dex. So I'm like, okay, that's pretty good too. And then they're like, oh, by the way, this game has like the hardest gym leader teams in any Pokemon game. And I'm like, oh, you know me, I love difficulty in my Pokemon games. I'm gonna Nuzlocke this sucker on Friday, so I'm very excited for that. But yeah, I might die by like the second gym. We'll see. But so it's been a big emotional roller coaster for me personally, because like started off it's like I don't really care, and then like towards the end of summer I was like, ooh, these games look good. These games look really, really good. And then like a couple of weeks ago I was like, they look really bad again. And now I'm like, they look all right. So I'm curious. What do you guys think? Zach, do you want to go first?
Sure. So it's funny because I feel like I felt the very same way as you did, especially the way it was revealed. Like you said, like this reveal cycle is just so damn weird because we got the initial reveal for like the 25th anniversary. All right, great. And then it was just radio silence for like half a year almost. I think it's like the longest gap we've gone without getting any Pokemon news since its initial reveal. It's so weird. It's like this game didn't exist and people were
was
so
it really
thirsty
that long?
It felt, because like think about it, the release was in February. No, not the release. The reveal was in February, and then we didn't hear anything till like midsummer. I feel like the longest gap between like news was like X and Y's reveal, like in January, and then we got like
there's one longer gap than that actually, Zach. But it happened a long time ago, so not a lot of people remember it.
Black and white.
The original Diamond and Pearl were revealed in like they weren't like fully revealed, but like the titles were revealed, and there was like shown that they were in development, in like 2004, and we went like 2 whole years without any more news on the games. Because there was still like a lot of Gen 3 left at that point. So the original Diamond and Pearl had like a crap ton of time, and this was almost doing the same thing the original Diamond and Pearl did, where it was like, oh my god, we're gonna... Yeah, Kuroblitz just said 5.5 months is how long we waited for the next trailer to come out, so...
They weren't kidding about being faithful remakes, even the reveal cycle was faithful.
Even outside of the game, they're being faithful.
Yeah, but to be fair, I feel like back then was a bit different time with Gen 3, Gen 4. I feel like post like Gen 6 onward, we, you know, with the worldwide release, we've all gotten news at the same time. And I feel like, I guess because maybe we got so accustomed to like this reveal cycle, getting new stuff every month, it just felt weird not hearing anything about this game. And I remember like people were shitting on it. Oops, sorry, I don't know if I'm allowed to.
It's okay. Nobody heard that. Right. Kids,
nobody heard that.
It's 8 o'clock. Go to bed. This is an adults only stream.
But yeah, basically we didn't hear anything about it, and then people didn't like the games because it looked like a crappy mobile game, right? And I remember like once like we got the Switch OLED trailer and we got like 2 seconds of a screenshot of like a Buizel. People were like, oh my god, look, the game looks better.
Yo, those 2 seconds look crisp though.
Yeah, they were, bro. Everyone was hyping them up.
People were so hyped about it. People would take like, we were so desperate for content that people would take that and make videos out of just a screenshot, bro. It's so crazy. And then we got that summer reveal, and then we got the more traditional one, which I do like how they kind of do it in tandem with the Arceus reveals, except for this month, obviously, because the main focus is the games that are coming out now. And yeah, they look so great. Like they were really serious when they said game footage, not final. And I feel like, I believe like what we got for the 25th anniversary, they just forced that out. They forced that sucker out because they needed to show something for the big 25.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Like, they always say game footage not final. And, like, it's true. Between, like, the first trailer and the actual game coming out, you will notice a few graphical differences. But most of the time, it's not, like, that big of a jump. I think this game had, like, more of a graphical jump in, like, the few months that, you know, it took for us to get the second trailer than any other game.
I can't imagine I don't remember any Nintendo trailer even having this much of a difference. And, like, normally when people see that text, like, game footage not final, everyone's like, all right, whatever, man. Like,
yeah, whatever, dude. They're gonna add like an extra little effect on the Pokeball when you throw it. Like, okay, whatever. Yeah, game footage not final.
Yeah, and especially with Pokemon, there's never been this big of a change. And I think, like, Zach, now that you bring it up, the fact that it might just have been what you said. They tried to, like, milk it out just for the 25th anniversary. I didn't even think about that. That's a good point, actually. But I also think because it's Ilka working on these games, that's probably the reason why it looks so much better now than it did before. I don't know, man. No diss to Game Freak, but I don't know if they would have done the same. That's from what we've seen recently. But,
no, if Game Freak was making these games, we'd be talking about how the mountain glows red in the climax and Dialga Dynamaxes or something like that. That's what we'd be talking about right now.
G-Max, Dialga, and Palkia.
Oh, thank God that didn't happen.
So in a way, I'm actually kind of like glad that Game Freak isn't handling it. For one, it just gives them more time to work on Legends Arceus instead of just remaking a game that we already played. So, I'm totally fine with that. After seeing what I've seen, I'm not, like, incredibly excited for Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, right? But I am very excited for potential Black and White remakes if Ilka is doing them. And I know, I'm the guy who's always like...
Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl pre-release podcast, jumping right to Black and White
remakes. And I'm the dude who earlier this year who was like, guys, if I see anybody saying Unova confirmed, I'm gonna slap you in the head. Because, like, just stop it. Like, we don't need all these remakes, right? But now seeing what I've seen, I love Black and White. People know this. I'm a sucker for Black and White.
I am too, bro. My favorite games of all time.
Oh yeah. Based podcast right here. Except for this guy from Kalos right here below me. Ooh. But anyhow, I think here's the thing, right? The only reason why I'm, like, somewhat disappointed with what we've seen so far is because we know that Platinum is so much better than Diamond and Pearl. So we're like, why aren't you remaking Platinum instead? Yeah. But with Black and White, we don't know that if Gray was going to be any better. We just look at Black and White and we go, oh yeah, those games are really good. I mean, sure, Black 2 and White 2 are arguably better to a lot of people, and they'll probably never remake Black 2, White 2, which is really sad. But it's just the fact that it's like, okay, they can remake Black and White, give it, like, the same treatment as Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and I feel like it'd just be, like, 10 times better.
Yeah, it would be great. Like, I feel like the problem, like, these remakes, right, they really highlight just how much base Diamond and Pearl, like, the OGs, how much they suck, man. Like, just, like, I feel like Diamond and Pearl are like an F tier game, or at the very least D. Like, maybe I'm exaggerating, but I just feel like compared to your standard Pokemon game,
I don't know about that one.
Zach, I'll make everybody mad out here.
I don't know. I don't think they're good, but Platinum, in my opinion, is an S tier game. It's one of my favorite games. So it's just so, like, crazy how much of an improvement Platinum is to Diamond and Pearl. And I made a tweet about this a while ago. It was like, oh, the mistake was, all these years we've been asking for Diamond and Pearl remakes when we should have been asking for Platinum remakes. That's clearly the superior game.
I fully agree. I
don't disagree with you, right? I also think Platinum's obviously the superior game, and I think Platinum all the way to Black 2 and White 2 is like the golden era of pro Pokemon. But I'm curious obviously you're exaggerating, I hope, when you say Diamond and Pearl is like an F tier game or a D tier game.
I'm obviously exaggerating.
but why, like, just for debate purposes, what do you think is, like, why is it so much of a big difference for you? Because people say it's a distortion world, and it's like guaranteed and everything. I'm like, that was such a minor part of the game.
I mean, it's just like an extra half an hour in the game when you really think about it.
Yeah,
I want to shout out Blue Solarize 88 in the chat because he's a real one. He's been around for a long time. Like, I think he's referencing something that happened like before I even had 1,000 subscribers. So shout out to that guy.
Whoa!
All right, but continue.
All right.
Yeah, so, but like, Zach, I want to know what you think makes Platinum so much superior to Diamond and Pearl.
I mean, it's a lot of things that people say, like Gen 4 just in general is just a really slow game, and like Diamond and Pearl is just extremely slow. Platinum still is too.
Bro, have you seen these Lightning McQueen HP bars in the remakes though?
Yeah,
these Lightning McQueen HP bars.
No. So something everyone should know is the HP. Okay, without the update, without the day one update, the HP bars in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl go down like that. All right, like super.
That's
quick.
Right. They patched it, didn't it? They
patched it to make it slower because it was too fast. I'm telling you, literally, you get.
But it's still pretty fast,
it'll
right?
drop.
It's still pretty fast.
It's still fast. It's still probably the fastest. Like I don't know if it's the fastest. Before patch,
like
it was
sorting
easily
shit
the
Yeah,
out,
best.
I saw like some pre-release stuff, and like I remember like the HP bar hitting like 0 before the attack animation was even over with, and I was like,
Whoa.
No, he's
bro,
not lying.
bro,
He's
they're
not
too
lying.
fast, too fast. There's no suspense here.
Literally, they already said if you're trying to speed run the game, you don't patch your game because it's that much faster.
Hey, we got a super chat from YOLO Swag Senpai. I don't know why it's not showing up
Yo.
on my stream.
That's
It
my guy.
should.
What's up?
Yo, what's up, YOLO Swag? Thank you for the $1.99. Instead of Gen 5 remakes, Black and White 3. Honestly, I'd be
pencil.
so down.
That's
Oh, wait.
Pokemon Masters, bro.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Pokemon Masters, honestly. There it is. My thing was a little delayed. There's YOLO Swag Senpai. But yeah, thank you very much for the $1.99. And honestly, yeah, I'd be pretty down with Black 3 White 3. I think that would be awesome, although unlikely. So I think what's more likely is that we just get Black and White remakes. They probably just leave out Black 2 White 2, as much as I hate to say it, and then maybe we get like a Legends Q-Rem with like the original dragon before Zekrom and Reshiram split. I think that's the best timeline, honestly.
What if we got like a 2-in-1? It's like black and white, and then black 2 and white 2, like two different.
Yo,
same
Ilka
fonts.
better start working right
you know
now.
who- you know
Ilka
who we're
better
talking
start
about,
right
bro?
now.
Hey,
You know who we're
I'm talking
talking
about Ilka, not Game Freak. We're talking about Ilka, bro.
So here's the thing, right? Another on topic with that, I think if Ilka had the choice, they would have done platinum. I think Game Freak told them to do Diamond and Pearl for whatever reason.
Because they gotta sell 2 separate copies, bro.
Yeah, you gotta sell those
Yeah,
copies.
but-
I mean, here's the thing, though.
It's
Here's the
still
thing, though,
good.
right? Heart Gold and Soul Silver had crystal content, which is
Oh,
like,
that is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
and then Oras had emerald content, but it was only in the post
Kind of.
game. Kind of. They went like halfway with it. Whereas they're kind of doing the same thing with Diamond and Pearl, where it's like they're going like halfway with the platinum content. Like the pre-release outfits, when they showed that, I was like, that's cool, but you're just like dangling platinum content in front of my face, being like, oh, we know platinum exists, but we're not gonna go all the way with it. We're just gonna go halvesies with the platinum upgrades. So,
I hate it so much. Because like
Yeah.
from what I've seen, at least, like the platinum content is very minimal compared to like the crystal content we got in Heart Gold Soul Silver, or even the emerald content from Oras. It's like, why? I mean, I kind of going back to what I said about Diamond and Pearl. It's like, at least to me, they're kind of my least favorite Pokemon games, just because little things that I just don't like. Like platinum.
get it.
They're very, very hard to
I don't
replay.
get it.
They're very hard
Yeah,
to
like-
replay.
Like I've never like if I'm gonna replay Sinnoh, obviously before these games existed, it's always platinum. Like why would you ever touch Diamond and Pearl? Like I make fun of Raph because his favorite game is Diamond and Pearl.
Bro, Raph!
He likes it for
Harder.
personal reasons.
Raph, if
Diamond
you're
and
in the
Pearl,
chat right now, you better stay silent, because I'm gonna
Nah,
block you.
that guy's
I'm gonna
asleep,
block
bro.
you.
That guy's asleep. It's like 3 a.m. where he lives.
Yeah, but it's like and all the other things. It's like there's like extremely long gap between like the second and third gym because you can't battle Fantina. I really like that you get to battle her early in platinum. Things like that. Like I don't know. There's just more content and just little quality of life changes that make. And of course the decks. That's the biggest thing. I feel like the decks is so small and everyone has the same team in Diamond and Pearl. And you should know, Hybrid. You made a whole video about roasting people for using the same teams. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Of
I mean,
course.
I made that.
Platinum
I
expands
made
the
that
deck
tweet like
itself.
back in February. Though I was like, "Yo, my Diamond and
The
Pearl team's gonna
crazy
be
thing is,
so
bro,
crazy."
I Google search common Pokemon Diamond Pearl team. Go to Google Images. JPR's tweet right there, bro.
It's
It is-
true. It's true. Everyone in Sinnoh uses like the same team of Pokemon. Oh, hey, Shamiya donated $2 to Super Chat. Is the double pack worth it, or should I just get one? If you buy the double pack, you get 1 cent off. So
Double pack.
Take it
it's,
that way
it's,
you
it's
will.
really up to you if you're gonna play twice. There's not much of a big difference. I'll tell you that right now. There's not much. It's really up to you.
it also just depends on your like if you have money to
Budget. Yeah.
burn, like why not? But like I think most people probably wouldn't get the double pack. I'm not getting
Yeah.
the double pack.
I only got Brilliant
I'd
Diamond.
say just get one and then save your money for Arceus, which comes out 2 months later.
Yes.
Here's the great thing about the Switch, right? Here's the great thing about the Switch. You can just play the same game on multiple files, and then you can move those Pokemon through bank. So you can just get all the starters on one file with only one game. You don't even have to trade.
Wait a minute.
That's
I didn't
huge
even
brain.
realize that.
You can. That's
Wait a
huge brain.
minute.
You can just do that.
I don't need
Wait
to.
a minute.
If you have the
Oh
double
my
pack,
God.
cancel your pre-orders. We just cracked the code.
Oh my God.
Something, my guy, you just did something for me.
You
Thank
just
very
blew my
much.
mind. Hold up. I
didn't
can
even think
play
about
with
that.
Turtwig and and Chimchar, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, bro,
How
literally,
would I
like,
choose?
just start your first file, choose Chimchar, and then start another file, choose Turtwig, open up Pokemon Home. Actually, is Home gonna be compatible on launch day? I actually don't know.
No,
Oh,
it's
no,
not.
it's not.
Okay, well, you won't be able to do it at launch, but at some
Damn.
point, you'll be able to do that.
I need it for some point, and still I need it for not right away. Yo, what do you have against Piplup, my guy?
I mean, that's just
I
what
don't
you
like Empoleon. I mean, Piplup is okay.
Bro,
No, listen.
Bro.
I like Piplup. Primplup is awkward as hell. I'm sorry.
They all are.
Empoleon
Groudon,
is just-
Monferno, and Piplup
I mean,
are
every
awkward.
middle
Eh.
stage ever is like the awkward, like rebellious
True.
phase, you know.
But I
Sinnoh
feel like
especially,
Primplup is
I
the
think, has
most
the most awkward.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Groudon and Primplup. Empoleon, I don't hate it. I think he's all right. I'm not really attached to it. For me, it's just Torterra and Infernape. I feel like they're just way better in
Man
my
played
opinion.
through Diamond and Platinum, I think it was. He had Infernape, Torterra, Staraptor, I think Luxray, Garchomp, and then Gyarados. I was so pissed. Well, I'm right, Zach? That was your exact team, was it not?
It was something like that. It was close. It was close actually. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, you're right.
I remember this so vividly. I was so like, what's wrong with you, bro?
No, it wasn't Gyarados. It was Floatzel.
Ah, there we go. Yeah.
I mean, obviously one of the only Pokemon that people use when they play through Sinnoh, obviously.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, of
Garchomp's the
course.
Floatzel.
See, what makes me so
Staraptors.
sad about Sinnoh is that it's like I think all three of the starters are absolutely dope, and it's so hard to choose. It's like the one region where I don't have like a definitive favorite starter, where I'm just like I could choose any of these dudes and be like perfectly fine. Like I think the middle stages are kind of whack for all three of them, but like you look at Infernape, you look at Empoleon, you look at Torterra, you're like, oh my god, these dudes don't miss. These dudes are actually incredible.
I think it's because the middle stage. I think like what makes I'm a Kanto fanboy, right? And like Blastoise is obviously my favorite starter, and so is like Charizard, Venusaur. But I think I have to give the Sinnoh starters as the best trio, just because like all three base forms are so cute, all three middle forms are so awkward, and all three final evolutions are so sick. Like I like they work so well together as a unit. I don't know, man. I think Sinnoh it has the best trio by far, in my opinion. Hoenn probably comes close.
I think
But-
Hoenn's definitely up there. Also,
Yeah.
somebody in the chat just said Grovyle is dope, which I agree with. I think Grovile's like the second. Not even
Lords
the
of
second.
Sky?
No, he is the
Explosive
best.
Time, Darkness
Yes,
Sky, let's
yes,
go.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Let's go.
Mystery Dungeon Grovyle. Yeah, Grovyle by far is like the best mid-stage Pokemon. Like I will die on that hill. Like Grovyle is so dope. I love
To
that.
me, it's like Grovyle and Quilava
Whoa.
and like Frogadier.
All right, $5 from Blanco SoCal. The message is so long, doesn't even fit on the screen. Pokemon Home not being compatible on launch date is a missed opportunity. So many shinies from Pokemon Go just waiting to bust through Sinnoh. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess maybe they don't want everyone to like just instantly tank the economy of the shinies for the starters because like they've already had community days and stuff. I don't know. Like they probably don't care about that, but I guess I get
Really
why. I don't think
doing-
most games any games have day one like bank or home
No.
compatibility. I don't
They
think
never do that. It's always a few months after.
Yeah, they never have compatibility on day one.
Like I guess they want you to play the game the way it's meant to, like for the first time, and then later on you can go crazy and transfer whoever the heck you want.
Yeah.
I personally prefer that, to be honest. I mean, it's
Yeah,
it's
to be
options, of
honest,
course, but yeah.
You should have the option, but they always do that, which is so.
It
weird,
opens
but-
up more possibilities for replay value, which is always nice.
And the thing is, like, it's the competitive scene too, right? Like, so for Sword and Shield, if they had transferability out right away, then you wouldn't have, like, the moves would be different, and it would affect the metagame in certain ways. And with Diamond and Pearl, I don't think they're doing. It's not like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is not compatible with VGC, I think, but they are having some tournaments. I don't know. I don't. JPR, did you see it? There's some Asian tournament for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Out
Yeah,
there.
I saw everyone was so mad because they were looking at the Diamond and Pearl format and they're like, this game just strictly looks better than Sword and Shield for competitive. Aside from the
Yep,
20-minute
yep.
timer, which is still there, unfortunately. But
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Bro, I was
That's
so
a big
ready to have
deal.
Wi-Fi battles. You know what the worst part is? Like, people looked at the Wi-Fi battles and like, oh god, there's no 20-minute timer. Let's go. They're like, because it's not
Well,
there,
if
right?
you do it locally, there's just a 60-second timer per turn, and I think like the actual battle is like an hour or something like that.
yeah, but
Oh.
like for the Wi-Fi ones, it like there was no timer counting down, but then they got to the end of the 20 minutes and they're like, bro, There's still a timer. It just doesn't show.
Yeah.
It's
So if you're
like
playing
secretly in there.
locally with your friends, there's no timer. But if you're playing with the Wi-Fi, there is.
Who plays locally? We're in a pandemic.
Oh, true. Anyway, Jordan Floyd with the $4.99. He says, "Y'all think or have insider info? Anybody here got an uncle that works for Ilka or Game Freak?"
My grandpa's father.
Okay. Well, Hybrid can hook you up after the stream is over, Mr. Jordan. But he says, "Y'all think or have insider info that Ilka will make more remakes in the BDSP style like Johto or Black and White? Also, I'm assuming this is most underrated Pokemon in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl." Ooh, okay, Hybrid, you've been like deep in this with your current videos. Like
Yeah.
talking about Pokemon that are like getting buffed and nerfed from original to this game. Well, what do you
Yeah,
think?
yeah.
Who are people sleeping on? I feel like this question is right up your alley.
I think the number one Pokemon that people are sleeping on is Spiritomb, just because it's so accessible.
Spiritomb. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
That's true. Think how much easier it'll be to get Spiritomb in this game.
You could not get it back in the day. Like
It was so hard. It was so hard
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spiritomb is now accessible, and I think I don't know how accessible it was in like Sword and Shield and stuff, but it was only in DLC, right, where you can get.
Yeah, it was
Spiritomb?
only in Crown Tundra.
Yeah. So
And it's like
I just
level
feel like-
60 or something, so it's not meant to be like a main story mon.
Okay, yeah. So Spiritomb now is like very accessible. I like obviously it has the fairy weakness, but despite that, it's still a great Pokemon. And I think just because it's so accessible, people should consider using it on their team.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think Spiritomb is probably like the most overlooked Pokemon. I think he's gonna fill a hole that a lot of people don't realize they have.
Yeah, and then they said, Zach, you want to answer that question too?
No, I feel like you got it.
Okay. I mean, in case anyone had a different opinion.
Excellent
you know?
work, Hybrid. Excellent work.
I mean, like the one that I have in my head is a pretty obvious one. I feel like it's not really one that's overlooked. Like what I'm thinking now is like, oh, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I feel like Togekiss is amazing thanks to the fairy typing, but I feel like everybody knows that. Right?
That's true. The addition of fairy types gonna make Togekiss really good. I remember I did the best types and the worst types last December, big series that I had, and I'm sure a lot of you guys in the chat have seen it before, but I said for multiple regions, Sinnoh included, that if fairy existed, it would be the best type in that region. So, assuming that nothing changes, which I don't think it does because it's just the Diamond and Pearl teams on the NPCs, so yeah, I think Fairy will be very, very good in these remakes, and I think, like Zach said, Togekiss is probably up there as one of the most slept-on Pokemon.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when the Gardevoir's there in the game and stuff, right? So we'll see how that works. I think Fairy will be pretty powerful regardless. But Jordan also asked, like, do you think Ilka will make more remakes in BDSP style like Johto or Black and White? What do you guys think about Let's Go Johto?
No. What I would love is like Heart Gold Soul Silver in the style of Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. That would be amazing.
I think that would be optimal, but I don't know. I don't know if Gen 2 has that same power that Gen 1 does. We're just going to remake it over and over again. I feel like they might just move on to Black and White. I don't know.
Remaking
You know
Johto is an excuse to remake Kanto again because
That's
it's in the
true.
post
They can
game.
remake Kanto. Okay, yeah, never mind. The Johto remake's confirmed, I guess.
I
because
have
it also includes
a
Kanto.
I have a question actually. So this is mainly for Zach, I guess. But there are rumors about Gen 9 floating everywhere, right? Which is obvious. And like some people are saying it's coming out 2022. Some people are saying it's coming 2023. I've always used the anime to gauge, like the cycle of a generation. And technically, Generation 8 is on its last year, right? But what do you think? Like, do you think where's the anime? Because I know Ash is almost we're at his destination where he's supposed to be and he almost accomplished his goal and all. But where do you
Bro,
think
here's
it's
the
gonna end
thing
this year?
though. Here's the thing though, right? It's so hard to gauge like how far along Pokemon Journeys is.
I know
Because like
That's
it's a completely different thing.
yeah.
It was easier because you based off the gyms you could figure it out. Like I remember like when I made like way early, like probably my second video on my channel or something was like discussing Generation 7 coming because at that point XYZ had just started and Ash had just won his 7th badge. It's like realistically he has 1 badge left and then the league. There's no way they can stretch that out for like an extra year. Like they literally that was it. It was ending, right?
I feel like the producers of Journeys genuinely don't know when Gen 9 is going to come out. And that's why they went with this approach, where it's like, we can just make the series as short or as long as it needs to be.
Yeah. Like one thing that does have me like a bit worried, like I was talking about this with Raph, it's like I feel like if next year is the last year for Generation 8 before like Gen 9 at the end of the year, it's possible just because of like how quickly Ash moves up the rankings. Like he went from like the Ultra class, he starts out like at 99, he beat Volkner. He was at like 60 something,
That's
and now
what-
he's
yeah.
at 36. And it's like, bro, like literally he needs just like probably one more win before
Yeah,
he
he's
makes it
literally
to
a
the
top
Master class.
36 trainer in the world. I mean, I think
Like,
maybe 2 more wins.
yeah.
2 more wins, he probably gets in Masters 8.
Yeah, but also these battles, like the way they come up, it's like you could have like literally a month between Ash's next battle, or like 4 months between the next one. So like they could literally just use that as a reason to like, oh, Ash's battle just hasn't happened yet for like months on end, just to delay him like reaching the end. So it's very hard to tell, but it seems like it's likely, probably like realistically end of next year. But it all depends on Game Freak. It feels like sometimes, like John said, it's like they don't even know what's going on with Pokemon. They have an idea, and then oh shoot, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Arceus are coming out together. It's like, oh, okay, well, how do we what?
Say no.
I guess
So now we have all this
going,
Sinnoh promo.
going on like a little tangent with the anime right here. Do you think this is going to be Ash's last series? I feel like we've been saying this for forever, since
I
Diamond
think
and Pearl.
it's easy. It's easy to make Go a main character if you wanted to.
I think
Like,
this is the best opportunity they've ever had to write
Hold
him
on,
off.
hold on.
Because think about it like this. Think about it like this. Unless they drastically change Ash's goal in the next series, like, what is there going to be left to do? Because if he beats Leon, that's it. He's the best trainer in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a Pokemon master, isn't he? And then, but if he loses to Leon, he's not gonna rematch Leon in Gen 9 because Leon won't be a relevant character anymore unless they make Leon the champion again in the games, which I don't think they'll do. So it's like, even if, regardless of whether he wins or loses to Leon, the end result is the same. He's either the first or second best trainer in the world, and there's like nowhere else for him to go.
Yes,
So-
the Galactic Championships.
Oh my
The
god.
multiverse! The multiverse! They're gonna make him fight Red. They're gonna make him fight Red from the manga. They're gonna make him fight Red from random Japanese arcade. They're gonna make him fight
Detective
every.
Pikachu trainers?
Yeah, they're gonna make
Oh
him
my
fight
God.
Detective Pikachu. They're gonna make him fight like every incarnation of Pokemon ever.
Zach, let me guess. You're gonna say like, I'm gonna assume you're gonna say something along the lines of like, Go is not well received, so that's why they can't make him a main character.
See, like I get that, and I was definitely of the mindset, right, that like, oh, Go is literally like a perfect person to replace Ash, just because his goal like is so open ended. Like, there's always gonna be new Pokemon, so he's always gonna try to catch these new Pokemon. But I feel like, yeah, that's the thing. I feel like Go isn't so well received, and like I don't know. Obviously, there's not enough evidence. There's not enough to disprove. Oh, he doesn't deserve to be like a main character. I just feel like it would rub people the wrong way, because people already feel that way with him. Like, they feel like he's replacing Ash, because since Ash's goal is about like these battles, right, and they don't happen that frequently. They happen every couple of months, like couple of weeks to months, right? A lot of the episodes really focus more on Go, because he's always catching Pokemon in new episodes, and people are like, oh my god, I hate that Go is catching these Pokemon that Ash should. Or like, oh, it's always a Go-focused episode because he's always catching Pokemon. When is, I see this in my comments, when are we gonna get an Ash-focused episode? It's like, it's so
Bro,
annoying.
you've
So I
had
feel
20
like-
years of Ash-focused episodes.
Yeah.
What's going
So
on?
I just feel like because of that, like I feel like if they could do it, they could just make Go the new protagonist, but then people like a lot of people, it wouldn't sit well with a lot of people.
Here's
what
my
they would
take.
have to do is. Oh, sorry, JP, go ahead.
All right, here's my take. I'm sorry to interrupt, but my take is that I do think this will be Ash's last series, but I don't think Go is going to replace him. For the simple reason that Go, his main Pokemon is Cinderace. And even if he releases Cinderace,
Trash.
which he's not going to do, I feel like Cinderace is not a replacement for Pikachu, because you have to consider the Pokemon has to be just as marketable as like the protagonist himself. I feel like it's much more likely they just time skip and like the new protagonist is just like Ash's lookalike
skip?
son. Yeah, it'd just be like an Ash's
Do you know
lookalike
what
son.
series you're talking about? Hold up, time skip.
Hey man, it's never too late. It's never too late.
Are you mad? What are you talking? My boy Ash has been stagnant for 20 years.
It's never too late. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's never too late.
Oh my god.
I mean, look, like, yeah, literally, Professor Kukui's baby was born in the span of like 40 episodes. So,
Yeah, but Ash
so
is still 10.
Yeah,
Ash is
so
still
maybe Ash doesn't age, but everyone else can still age.
Oh my head.
I feel like you just got like Ash's son, and he just has a Pikachu, And so that way you have almost the same character. And
Yeah, he looks like Ash. He has a Pikachu that's like Ash's Pikachu. It's pretty much Ash.
I think that's the most likely
You know what
thing.
that ruins? That ruins all the fandom of all the shippings and all the controversy. Oh no, they would never do that. They can never stop.
No, bro, they can do it. They can do it.
They made Serena go away, bro.
That is true. That is true.
They'll bring Serena back off screen and they'll just imply that it's like Ash and Serena's child or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you'll never see the mother of the child.
You'll never see her. You'll never see her.
Serena.
It'll be the giant mystery that everyone is talking about for years to come.
They'll do this thing where like they also to like not offend anybody, they'll throw hints that wait, is the kid's mom Misty or is it May or is it Dawn or is it Serena? Like they have hints everywhere. Like you don't know who it is. Like it could be anyone that Ash traveled with.
Yeah, they're gonna make Ash's kids team be like Pikachu, Psyduck, Fennekin. They're gonna give like all of like the girl Pokemon to this one. Oh my gosh.
So what I wanted to say was I think like assuming that Ash beats Leon, I'm on the side where I don't want Ash to beat Leon just because I want Ash to continue with whatever his goal is. But you bring up a good point, JPR. If he just loses to Leon, then I guess that's it. So maybe he'll beat Leon. Maybe he should. But I feel like next season, whatever it is, or next series rather, I feel like what they'll try to do is Ash and Go will still travel together. But they'll try to flip it where Go is the focus and Ash is kind of like the Brock to Go. I think is what's going to happen because I can't see them getting rid of Ash.
I could see that actually. I could see that.
Yeah, I feel like it's way too late to get rid of Ash. He had so many opportunities and he stuck to they stuck to Ash for so long that he's pretty much like a second mascot to Pokemon in general, not just like the anime. So it's like to remove Ash and put Go as a new face of the anime because the anime is like a huge marketing point for the entire franchise as a whole.
I
So
feel like
all
the
three of our
only
top
thing-
videos are Ash videos. Remember that. All
That's
three of our
true,
top
actually.
videos are Ash videos.
Ash Ketchum gets the clicks. He gets the clicks, man. But I guess
like no one's gonna watch a video top 10 Go Pokemon. Top 10
nobody cares.
Pokemon prediction for Go in Generation 9. No one
what
cares
is
about
Go's
that.
ultimate team? No, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Austin from Resort Originals. Austin's
what's up,
asking,
Austin?
can Ash even beat Leon with his current team? Do you know how stacked
His team is broken.
It's
His team is
Yeah.
broken.
stacked.
His team is disgusting. They don't show much development for them.
They
on
don't even
screen.
train
It's all
and they're
off-screen.
broken. They don't even
Exactly.
train.
Like Ash's Dragonite is so broken, they didn't even want to use him in the B fight because it
Like-
would be over if Ash used it.
Dracovish was just sleeping for like 300 million years, got woke up, and then his next battle, he like destroys Iris's Dragonite. Like, hello?
With water gun, right? water gun
Ice Fang, but like
Ice
still.
Fang, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's quadruple effective, but this is Iris's Dragonite. Like, come on.
This
Yo,
Dragonite was fighting legendaries, bro. Like this.
Yeah.
I wish
no
there was more
way.
interaction between like Haxorus and Pikachu and stuff. But you know, whatever. It's
Journey's
whatever.
problem.
I know, man. It
Yeah.
was so sad.
See, that's another thing that has me like I kind of hope this isn't Ash's final series because like although it's cool, you know, all these references, all these other regions and characters, it's like the perfect premise, but I feel like they could have handled it better. So it's like if this is how Ash, like his series, his journey ends, it's cool, but like I feel like
it doesn't feel like it should be because
exactly like because they're not really handling
Yeah.
it the best that it should. Like if this is Ash's like last series, they should be going like ham on this series,
Yeah.
going crazy. But I feel like they're not. They're just
it also
They're
just feels
just-
like the series where Ash is like the least important that he's ever been.
exactly. Everyone's complaining about Go because it seems like Go gets the most focus.
Oh, I remember. I don't know. JP, were you there when freaking Go got Grookey? And were you in there in the Among Us lobby where Zach was just popping off?
Well, I think I was. I
my
remember
God.
Zach was popping off, and then KG said like, "Oh, Go got Grookey." Everybody else was like, "No!" It was so funny because like I think Zach was the only one who was happy about it, and everyone else was like, "This is a tragedy. How could this happen?"
Zach, were you happy?
Wait.
Zach
No,
was
maybe
pissed.
KG was happy. Maybe KG was.
Oh
no,
no,
KG was happy.
was the one that's happy because he didn't like any of the. He doesn't like any of the Galar starters, so he didn't want Ash to have any
That's
of them. I
right.
was
He
mad
hates.
that
He
got
hates the
Zach was
Galar starters.
pissed.
He hates the Galar starters.
I just hopped into the Discord. I'm like, yo, you guys heard like Go got Grookey? And all I hear is like at the top of his lungs, Zach just cussed. And I was like, wait, bro, what happened?
Yeah, bro. Like I didn't want him to get Grookey, bro. Like,
Dog,
like
Grookey
God.
ruined our Among Us session. Let it be known.
He did. He did.
And we never played again.
We never played again, but we're working on it. We're working on it.
So speaking of Among Us, shout out to Kuro Blitz in the chat. He's been here since the beginning, been commenting all the way through. That's the boy.
That is the
Kuro.
boy
What's
right
up, bro?
there.
Oh, I also see Infamous there as well. Hey, we got
Yeah,
some
yeah.
of the
So
Infamous
I
big.
guess
Infamous
to reel it back in, because we went a little far with the anime. We've been talking about the anime
Yeah.
for like 10 minutes now. I guess to reel it back into Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Based off of what you've seen so far, some people have seen more than others.
Of course.
What is one thing that you could change, or at least wish that you could change about Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl?
Bro, just add some platinum content, bro. Like, why'd you
Okay.
make Diamond and Pearl? Make the platinum. Make the platinum remake. Like,
Okay.
Oh my god.
Hold on. Let me just say, as someone who's seen pretty much everything about the game, there's one small thing that I don't think most people know about that will, I think, tickle the platinum fans a little bit and make
No, I don't
them-
want to tickle. I
Hold
want
that
platinum.
Hold
bro.
that thought real quick. We got another $5 from Blanco SoCal. Thank you once again, Blanco. He says
This
Ash
is his
needs,
third donation.
Yeah, his third donation. He's going ham. Ash needs to grow up and evolve his Pikachu, and then Raichu will get the love it deserves. Dragonite, Gengar, Dracovish, fill in the blank, and Raichu. I mean, Pikachu's kind of an icon.
I don't think you can get rid of Pikachu, bro.
Yeah, it's too late. It's too late. But I do think Raichu needs more love. I mean, Alolan Raichu is a step in the right direction. People love Alolan Raichu.
Hey, Go caught a Raichu.
Oh,
His-
Go
his-
is
his
Go
Raichu
going to
is so
become?
cute.
Is this Pokemon's plan all along? They're gonna make Go the new protagonist, and he's gonna use Raichu, and it's gonna be like Raichu's redemption arc. But yeah, going back to Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl Hybrid, you were in the middle of something.
No, I was just saying that there is something for platinum fans, and then even like the underground Pokemon. There's a lot of platinum mons in the underground. Not every single Pokemon, but like certain Pokemon like Elekid, Magby, Gligar, like those Pokemon, they're all in the underground. So I feel, personally for me, like I preferred platinum again because of the pacing, like Zach said. Having Heart Home as a third gym was much smarter. And of course, the access to all the Pokemon was something else as well. But and the speed up. But I consider Diamond and Pearl like an A tier game, and then Platinum an S tier game, right? So like, it's not too drastic of a.
Way, bro.
No, really.
This man Zach was like, "Oh no."
No. You
I might have to leave, bro.
You have to think about it. You have to think about it from the when Diamond and Pearl first came out. It was incredible. Like, absolutely god tier. And it stands up, I feel. It's slow, but Platinum's also slow.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know.
I that's a strong disagree there. I mean, I get it, you know.
No,
for
it's
its
fine.
time, it was great, and then 2 years later, it's like, oh, here's a better version, and then it makes you look at it. Oh, wow, look how bad this original one was. Actually,
I can't. No, I can't. I can't go for that because that's the same thing as like when Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon came out. People started to like absolutely destroy Sun and Moon, and like I think that soiled the entire like seven. Like I love Sun and Moon, right? And like JPR, I think you'll know what I'm saying when I talk about this, right?
Bro, can they ROM hack Gen 7 to put the story of Sun and Moon in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon?
Sun and Ultra Moon.
And then it would just be the
Yeah.
best game. It would just be like the best, well,
Yeah.
not the best Pokemon game, but it would just be like the best version of Gen 7.
it'd be up there.
It'd be so good.
I feel like when Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon came out, people looked at it like, oh my god, 7th gen, so trash. Look at this. We played the same game 4 times. And that ruined like the opinion of Sun and Moon. But if you like take Sun and Moon standalone, they're really good games. I feel it's
Yeah, I
slow
agree.
again, but so in that same respect, like I don't think like if you just take Diamond and Pearl as is, they're good games. It's not the best.
All right,
But they're good-
I'm gonna sound like I'm smoking here, which some people have already said I am in the chat. I'm
Yeah,
not.
they've
I'm
been saying
clean.
that.
But I think Sun and Moon is kind of like Breath of the Wild in a way. That's where people are gonna think I'm smoking. But let me elaborate. Breath of the Wild is this game, like you play it for the first time and you're like, this game is incredible. This game can do no wrong. I will never get bored playing this game. And then you realize like, oh, you only get that for one playthrough. Like, you can't replay Breath of the Wild and
I don't know about that
recapture
one.
That
I don't
same
know about-
feel. Okay,
No,
maybe
no,
I
no.
am smoking.
Breath of
But-
the Wild has some of the most replay, like it has so much replay value.
But
You have to play it differently.
The feeling of
You haven't
discovering
played
the
Breath of the Wild?
world. Discovering the world, that's the thing. And with Sun and Moon, it's kind of the same thing. I'm not saying Sun and Moon is nearly as good of a game as Breath of the Wild.
Trainer,
I'm not saying that.
JPR bugging, you right, bro.
No, right. I'm not saying that Sun and Moon is as good as Breath of the Wild. No.
You mean the replay value?
I'm saying,
I totally understand.
Like, if you play Sun and Moon the first time, so many people playing Sun and Moon the first time were like, this is one of the best Pokemon games. Like, everybody loved Sun and Moon when it came out. And now people hate it because you can't replay it. And I feel like it's kind of in that same boat. Okay, maybe Breath of the Wild has more replay value than Sun and Moon. Forget I ever made the comparison. Forget everything you just heard. I'm gonna Men in Black come to all 375 of you guys' houses, and I'm gonna make you forget everything I was saying. But anyhow, yeah, I just feel like Sun and Moon, like, it's a good game. You just can't replay it.
Okay, no, I agree with that. I agree. Like, it is hard to replay. Like, getting past the first island and everything is it's a struggle, to say the least. But I don't feel like Diamond and Pearl has that. That's why, like, I'm not even trying to, like,
Bro, Diamond and Pearl has that, but it's the entire game.
No, see,
that's why you don't notice it. That's why you don't notice it. In Sun and Moon, it's just the first island. In the first island, you're like,
Diamond
oh, this game is such a slog.
Game, bro.
See, I'm not even trying to get you guys to, like, agree with me, right? I'm cool to disagree. I'm just trying to see what you guys are saying, because I don't see it. That's all.
Like, it's just, for me, like, I don't know, just Platinum just does everything so much better. It's like, why would I ever want to touch Diamond and Pearl ever again?
Can you keep Platinum aside and look at Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl as,
right.
like, I'm asking, like, is it
Bro,
possible?
You can't just wipe Platinum from my memory like that.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I feel like it sounds like during this whole, like, stream, it sounds like I've been bashing on Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl.
No, I don't think you are.
Don't worry. It's not. I feel like if you have, like, all right, I get it. You want to remake Sinnoh, but, like, you're literally choosing the worst version. Why would you not, like, there's a better version, but, like, taking that aside, I am excited to play these games because for all the faults that original Diamond and Pearl have, in my opinion, I am looking forward to it because I feel like these games will at least be better than the original. And I'm not saying, like, I did say earlier, like, oh, the games are like F tier, regular Diamond and Pearl, which is an exaggeration, by the way, but I feel like I'm really going to enjoy these games. Will they be as good as Platinum? I don't know, but I feel like I'll enjoy them because they do at least adjust some of the problems that I had with regular Diamond and Pearl. I just wish, all right, it's great. The game looks fantastic. You're doing these quality of life changes. Like, if you just had some of the Platinum stuff, it would just be, like, perfect in my opinion, but they didn't. So it's like, okay.
All right.
I'm holding it against
going back to the original question that I posed to you guys, which is the one thing you could change. This is the one thing that I want. Not even like a change to the base game. I just want, like, a typical, like, RPG New Game Plus, but it's just Platinum New Game Plus, where all the NPCs just have their Platinum teams. I feel like that would be the only thing. And also, like, why is Eevee not obtainable? Why did they add in all of the Platinum Mons, but not Eevee, Leafeon, Glaceon? Why are they missing?
Someone made a comment in one of my videos, and, like,
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I can get a Mew for my copy of Let's Go Eevee, but I can't get an Eevee till post game.
Yeah, bro, you can get a Mew, you can get a Jirachi, but you can't get an Eevee. What?
So
Come on!
They just eliminated another fire type option, even though.
Oh my god, yeah, they got rid of Flareon.
You have options. You have fire type options. I will confirm that you have fire type options.
Yeah, you have fire type options underground. You don't have them on the surface.
That is true. That is true.
Oh, these dudes are playing Gurren Lagann. They're living underground. They've been subjected to all this.
Oh my god! Also, some of the fire types are version exclusive. I'm like, why would you do that? What? Oh my god! Like, isn't like, I know, like, the Magmar line is like exclusive to Pearl, and I think Arcanine is in one version and Ninetales is in the other. Something like that. So
Arcanine and Ninetales are post game, so I don't think that matters. That's always the thing, right? Arcanine and Ninetales are always like that. But I'm just gonna say here, there's
except in Sun and Moon, where they were based and they made Arcanine in both games.
Wow. But there's some interesting choices for version exclusives, right? So Elekid and Magby, they're separated. I can see why.
I hate that though. I absolutely
no. This is gonna cheese you even more. Wait, what versions did you guys get? Let me hear this first.
Go Diamond, straight up. Diamond.
I'm getting Diamond.
I bet we all Diamond, right?
Hold on. Can I tell a story? I'll let you finish. I'll let you finish first.
Okay. So I think Diamond for the main story has the better exclusives, and this is mainly because they decided to make Gligar exclusives to Brilliant Diamond.
But somebody in the chat earlier said you can't get Razorfang. You can't get Razorfang till post game.
They haven't confirmed it, but it's
Oh
looking
my
like you
God.
It's
cannot
not
get Razor Fang, but-
confirmed. Okay.
Yeah.
So you
but
can get Gligar, but you can't get Gliscor? Why?
take a
Why?
wild guess. Take a wild guess as to what the parallel is to Gligar.
It's Sneasel, isn't it?
Not for
No, wait.
version exclusives. No.
Oh,
not for here.
oh.
I don't.
Bro,
even
is it
know. I
Teddiursa?
saw-
It's
I
Teddiursa.
saw-
Oh my god, why?
my God.
Why would they do that?
Teddiursa.
Why would they do that? they just strictly give Diamond the better Pokemon. What?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Why would you want to play Pearl unless you want Palkia?
Maybe decided to balance it by making it so you can't get Gliscor to a post game.
You can get Scizor, because I think Scyther and Scizor you can get in Diamond, and then Pinsir you get in Pearl. So I think maybe that was their way of kind of balancing it out. But I don't know. It is what it is.
So anyhow, my story that I was
Yeah,
gonna
go
tell.
for your story, bro.
So here's the thing, right? When I was a little boy and I was based, like I
Wow.
still am today, I got Pokemon Diamond because I am based. And I was like, all right, I'm going to play Pokemon Diamond, and this is going to be my game, right? And I made it all the way up to Mount Coronet. And then I got lost. I couldn't find Spear Pillar. And, like, you know how like, you go up there and it's snowing, and, like, the entrance to Spear Pillar is on the side of the mountain. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, it's in a very
yep.
awkward
It's
place.
it's unheard of for that
I
time.
got stuck there too.
It is unheard of. Like up until that point, there was never an entrance to a cave on the side of a mountain in any Pokemon game. That was completely new. Like you don't understand how revolutionary that was. You could go through the side of the mountain and not just the front. And they uber debate you because right before you get to that point, there's like a galactic grunt like blocking like a hallway. You have to like use rock climb to get there. There's a galactic grunt blocking a hallway, and you think, oh, I just gotta make him move to get to Spear Pillar. But no, if you get him to move, which you can't even do that, it's impossible to get him to move unless you've beaten the boss at Spear Pillar. So that's just a waste of time. But even if you do go through there, I think it just leads back to Hard Home City. It doesn't even like go anywhere new. So they uber bait you. So anyway, I get lost down Mount Coronet for like an entire year. That was probably the longest I went without playing
my
Pokemon.
God.
And I was like, okay, I'll play Pearl instead. And then on Pearl, I think I was just mashing myself up against the side of the mountain and frustrating. And I fell through into Spear Pillar. And I was like, oh, I can finish the game now. So I ended up having like 10 times as many hours on Pearl as I did on Diamond because I played the whole of a game of Pearl
Hey, bro.
and I never finished Diamond. So like I've always liked Diamond more, but I have so much more playtime on Pearl. It's so funny.
It's interesting how many people like Diamond more than Pearl. I don't. It is what it is. But yeah, even as a kid, I like Diamond more than Pearl.
I saw a tweet earlier today that said it had like a picture of Palkia and it was like he's a biped and he's featherless. This is literally a man. It's true. Not Dialga. Palkia is just like a hunched over man. That's all he is.
I think the anime made Palkia pretty cool, but as it was when we were kids, Palkia did not look cool at all. But hey, it is what it is. But you know what? I want to say, if you don't mind, like you guys. So Zach, you didn't see the whole drama about how people were excited and they dropped, like as all the leaks were happening, right?
So like I heard that like there were like the initial leaks, people started hating them, and then there was like a patch, and oh my god, like the games were like amazing after. That's all I.
Yeah, all right. So JPR and I went through that whole cycle, right? I was so...
Bro, we were clowning these games. We were in the DMs.
No, I was not clowning. Speak for yourself.
We were in the DMs, and we were like, these games look like garbage.
No. Speak for yourself. Go back to
This
our
man is coping. Copium. Copium.
I pulled up my tweets for Zach and everything. Listen,
This
man.
man's coping. Don't let him lie.
hold
Don't let
up.
him lie.
Zach, I showed you the evidence, did I not?
You did.
There we go. Listen, man. All I want to say is, Pokemon fans. You know what, JPR, it's your channel. I won't go too crazy, but Pokemon fans do be crazy sometimes, man. Because when this game leaked on the internet, right? For everyone that's listening, the game that leaked was an unfinished game, right? These games are like I think 7.5 gigabytes, around there. That's their total. That's how much they are, and I think of that 4.65 leaked, and we were waiting for like another 3 or something.
That's true. Literally half the game was missing.
Literally half. And everyone was already on the review mode saying, oh, these games are so trash. Look, the trainers aren't even holding their Pokeballs. Where all these graphical glitches.
There
and
is
no
there
music.
is actually
there's
something
no
bad
way.
about that, and that's when Nintendo Online shuts down many years from now, and you can only play like the vanilla
Oh,
1.0.0.
I didn't think about that.
You're gonna have the unpatched version of these games to play till the end of time, which is going to suck.
I didn't think about that at all, actually.
Holy.
So enjoy
What?
these games while you can, because they will probably be awful in 10 years.
Well,
It's so funny because like I didn't see what was being leaked. I just saw people's opinions, like, "Oh, this game is garbage."
Bro,
oh my! Oh, and a
oh
big
my
thing was like the music too. Oh, this music is.
Oh,
this
the
music
meaty
sucks.
music!
music
Oh my
is-
god! It was so
people-
bad.
You could tell. You could listen to the music, and you can tell it's like the DS soundtrack, right? I had no idea why people.
No,
were
it's
judging the music.
worse. It's worse than the DS soundtrack.
Well,
No, I'm not gonna
well,
lie. I did listen to a few tracks, and I was like, I was so confused. I'm like, this can't be serious.
Because
Right?
like
But
the
I
overworld,
I
the
tried not
overworld
to
sounds
hate.
so good, but it was only the battle themes that were unfinished. So you listen to the battle themes, and you're like, what is this?
Like a Diamond and Pearl like DS demo version
Yeah.
of the soundtrack.
Now I will say, since they patched the soundtrack, I already told Hybrid this. I think this could very well be like the best soundtrack in any Pokemon game.
Oh, I sent Zach the Mount Cornet.
It's
thing.
Yeah,
so
he sent me that-
good.
oh my
It's so
God.
good. It's so good.
I've
Oh
been
my
listening to
God.
the OSTs. Like it's fantastic.
I haven't.
I love it.
I haven't. I've not. That's the one thing I have not looked
That is,
into.
that is the one thing that I have completely splurged myself on. It's just like, I'm going to listen to the entire soundtrack, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I wanna take it when I play it on the console. I'm gonna take it one step at a time.
You're gonna have headphones in.
Of course, bro. Of course. Just like indulge in that glorious. I heard Raph said Eterna Forest or Eterna City slaps. So
Yo, Eterna,
yeah,
Eterna City
so
is probably
good.
like the most different out of all of them, I would say.
Really?
I think Eterna City, they change up quite a bit, but it still sounds really good. Most of the tracks hit like this perfect kind of middle ground between like modern and like really, really faithful sounding. Cause like, you know, like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, some of the tracks were like really faithful, but some of them sound completely different.
Yeah.
Like you listen to like the cave theme, for instance, and you're like, oh no, this is not anywhere near the
Like
same.
Critique City.
Yeah, Ekritique City, completely different. Like they changed a lot of them radically in Heart Gold Soul Silver and kind of in Oras too. But this game, like it sounds faithful, but it also sounds like very modern. You can hear like the fully orchestrated instruments. It's so good. It's so good. I love it.
the only two themes I think I heard are Mount Cornet and the Arceus theme. And the Arceus theme sounds very different from what it was back in the day. But then again, Arceus isn't even confirmed for these games. So, but
Even though it has a theme song, but it's not even confirmed for the game, which is crazy.
yeah, but it's there, and the theme sounds very different from what it was before, actually. So it sounds nice, pretty good.
I honestly
But,
hope they lift some of this music and put it in Legends Arceus. They probably won't. They'll probably make like a Breath of the Wild approach, and the game will be like really quiet and like just have like ambient music.
Hey, we'll see.
We'll see.
But-
We'll see.
All I hope is when Legends Arceus leaks, I hope no one judges a half-finished game, bro. Oh my, I was so frustrated. Like, not actually
All
frustrated,
right,
but
I'm gonna be like completely off the internet when that game gets leaked because
Oh
it
my
will
God,
get leaked.
yeah.
It will get leaked. They all
no,
get leaked.
they've
Every
already.
Pokemon game gets leaked, and it's so annoying. And I
Yeah.
feel like at least with Diamond and Pearl, I mean with Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, it didn't bother me too much. I tried to avoid, but it's like it's a Diamond and Pearl remake. I mean, what really is there to leak? But just in case, I've been trying to avoid it. But Arceus, it's like it's a whole new game. Like literally, I don't want to get spoiled when
Dude,
it comes to that.
let me tell you guys, from the leaks that we've gotten, I'm pretty sure the community knows, like at least the people that are looking into it, right? Pretty sure the community knows exactly how many Hisuian forms and evolutions we're getting, and exactly what Pokemon they are. I think we've nailed it down to that point. So, and yeah, so like it's gonna get leaked for sure.
I honestly hope they don't reveal Arcanine prior to launch. I think they probably will because everyone knows that it's gonna have a form already. But like, I want them to keep it a secret. I want that little boy, that little curly boy, to evolve in my game, and then I will decide if I love him or if he's trash.
What if he is trash and it's like, oh,
He probably will be
Sorry,
trash because
buddy.
he's fire rock type. Why'd they do that? Why did they do that?
statue, bro. Come on.
buddy.
Oh my god.
He's based off the Komainu statue. He's gotta be Fire Rock.
I think what hurt me even more than that was I think all the Alolan forms got leaked for Sun and Moon, and they leaked. They said there were gonna be 20 Alolan forms in the game. They got 18 out of 20 right. The only 2 they didn't get right were Growlithe and Arcanine.
Oh yeah, I
Those were the
remember that.
only 2.
Yeah.
The
Yo,
water
Jake,
Arcanine,
bro,
bro.
right there, bro. Go for
Oh
something
my
like
gosh.
a Sun and Moon leak retrospective, and then talk about that.
Why Pokemon Sun and Moon is secretly trash. There is no Alolan Arcanine.
Dang, completely forgot about that.
We just got a $1 donation. I don't know if it's going to show up in the
No, I
alert
did.
box because it did.
Oh, not for the alert box. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh wait, there it is. There it is. Okay, it was a little late again. Hello, Unkempt Herald. Thank you for the $1. No message, but appreciate it all the same. So thank you. Anyhow,
Girl says I want for Arcanine to be a branch Evo Dragon Rock. Now that
would be pretty
is
dope.
Crazy.
I don't think it would happen. I don't think they would get rid of fire on Arcanine, but
I
it
don't
would
think
be
you
dope.
can.
It would be so much
Fire
better.
Dragon.
It would be so much
Bro,
better.
speaking of, you know what's crazy? Like, I guess this has already happened with like Sandslash and stuff, right? But how do they justify, like okay, let me think about what I'm trying to say here. If you're gonna hypothetically, if we had like a Hisu and Sandshoe and Sandslash, right? And these are technically the old and original forms of these Pokemon, and they're not ground type or even rock type. This is just hypothetical, right? How would you justify their names?
I don't know.
Do you guys get what I'm saying?
Sandslash, but it's not a ground type.
You ever think like just the scientists in Alola just like scratch their heads and they're like, why is it called Sandslash, bro?
Because I feel like there's gonna be certain Pokemon where this happens, right? Where they won't, it won't make sense for them to have the original types, and they're gonna get regional forms, and their names are gonna, reflect on the typing.
Yo, what if they make Arcanine to a flying type because his name is Windy in Japanese?
All right.
Yo, I'm onto
Alright.
something here. I'm onto something
Alright.
here. Although Flying Rock sounds just like completely off the wall. I don't think
Its name is Windy?
Yeah, its name is Windy.
Yeah. Windy.
Because like originally he was supposed to be like one of the fastest Pokemon, and he also had like extreme speed. Like that was his signature move.
No, it's not.
Rockodile. Someone said Rockodile. What was that?
I think he meant Crocodile.
Crocodile.
Crocodile? I love Crocodile, dude. I want Crocodile to get a form one day. What do you think of starter Hisuians? Yeah, I think that's definitely on the table. I think that's probably likely.
Unkempt Herald sent a proper message if you want to read that.
Oh, hey, Unkempt Herald, thank you for the $5. He sent a message this time. Do you know if I pre-order using my Nintendo AU account, if I can play on AU release with my NA account, or would it still be locked for NA? I think you can play on the Australian account. Remember people doing that for like Smash and stuff. So
Yeah, and I know like a bunch of PokeTubers are starting up, like a bunch of PokeTubers in the EU are starting up their
Oh
live
my
streams.
god! We were talking about this before the stream started, and like this is gonna be the first time I play the game on my channel since like 2013, right? And everyone has the game already. The game got leaked, so everyone already has the game. They've probably already recorded up to the Elite Four. They're gonna drop like half their playthrough when I'm making like episode 1 on Friday. Like,
You're gonna make episode 1, and then someone's gonna drop versus Cynthia.
yeah, like
What
literally.
is- bro, it's already out. I don't.
Yeah, you're gonna
Versus Cynthia's already out.
look at your sub boxes on Friday, and you're gonna see one dude have a Cynthia thumbnail, and you're gonna see me with my Rourke thumbnail. Like,
Zach, you can literally
What I
search
will
up
say-
Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl versus Cynthia right now. You will find it.
No,
It's-
what I
it's-
will say is that, like I said that, like I was gonna say that I actually did see the Cynthia battle, and
Okay.
my god,
bro,
like
bro,
people
those
were worried
backgrounds?
about this game being easy because the experience share. I don't know, Chief.
I don't
And that's
think
just
so.
The main game, bro.
I think
Yo,
the
can
beginning.
we get into the juice of things, JP? Can we talk a
all
little
right,
bit
all
about
right.
it?
Let's talk
Can
a
we
little bit about it.
little
Let's talk a
about
little
it?
bit about it. I think the beginning of the game, because of the changes to the EXP system, I think the beginning of the game is probably going to be pretty easy.
Can
But I
confirm.
think since the end of the game, since there's such a massive level jump in the original Diamond and Pearl, and they haven't changed that in this game, I think that EXP share is not going to play as big of a factor as people think it's going to in the long run. And I think the end of the game is probably going to be like the hardest a Pokemon game has ever been.
Oh, it has to be.
I've seen those movesets. I've seen the items.
I've seen the IVs and EVs.
Yo, this game,
Wait,
this
hold
game.
up. IVs and EVs.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Zach. Every trainer from Maylene till the end of the game is like fully EV trained.
Bro, no
It's wild. It's wild.
No. But you don't know the post game, Zach.
Oh, the post game's wild.
Zach,
wait,
I don't even want to mention. I just want to get hyped for like 2 minutes with JPR, just real quick.
All right, well, hang on. First of all, I got to shout out Will Bowden. He says, glad they went simplistic with this remake for $2. I could agree with that. I think there are pros and cons to both approaches.
I think it has a lot of charm. I think the games do have a lot of charm. That's one thing they nailed down for sure with simplicity.
And someone right below that asked, "Yo, JPR, can you choose a Harry Potter movie for me to watch?" It's gotta be
Goblet of
Order of
Fire.
the Phoenix. Oh yeah. Goblet of Fire's pretty good. It gets
It
gets a lot of flack because the book is a lot better, but I still think the movie's really good.
I don't like it too much, but I just said it because everyone else, all my friends like it, so. It is what it is.
Order of the Phoenix is pretty good.
Yeah, Order of the Phoenix.
Order of the Phoenix is my least favorite book, but like the movie is fire. The movie is so good.
I never watched Deathly Hallows Part 1 or 2. I have to
Really?
Yep.
Man was 6
How?
movies in. He was 6 movies in. He's like, I'm just not interested anymore.
Because I was watching
the climax, the whole thing that the series is building up to. Yeah, never mind. I'll pass.
Yeah, never mind.
I was watching with my brother, and my brother finished, and I'm like, all right, I guess whatever. I just got left behind, so I'm like, yeah.
But yeah,
I'll get to it eventually.
the post game is
Listen,
absolutely
no.
insane.
JPR, just what, Zach, you don't know it, so I would include you in this, but But JPR, all I'm saying, post game Candace a threat. Have you
Wait, Candace?
Bro, everybody's
Oh
a
my-
threat. Everybody's a threat.
Oh my
Did you see?
goodness.
No. Did you see the abilities that Candace has on her mons?
No, I didn't see
No.
the abilities.
Oh, yo, bro.
No,
look
don't
at-
spoil. Don't spoil.
No, I'm not gonna spoil. Just look at the abilities, and then you're gonna say, "Oh my god!" Then look at her moveset, and you said, "Oh my god!" Literally.
Oh my goodness.
I know this much. I know that this is not in the remake. This is not in the rematch. This is in the first fight. I know that she has snow warning on the Abomastow, and then she leads with what's it called? Aurora Veil.
Oh no.
No, Zach, I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
it's wild. It's wild.
I have a feeling you like pacing wise, you're still probably like platinum better, but I think you're gonna find something to enjoy about these games. I feel.
Oh man.
I feel. Yeah, it is
All
pretty
right,
easy in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie. Like it is hella easy.
I think
But-
it'll probably be like really easy for the first half, and I think the second half is going to be like hell.
Dude, but even like the Galactic Commandos, like Mars and Jupiter, they have smaller strats to in their first fights. They have smaller strats that they use.
Wait, they
when
have
face you.
strats? Okay.
I've heard
Like,
the AI.
when I say smaller strat, yeah, I mean the AI is better.
The AI is actually
That
insane
is
that I've heard.
Great. That is good. That is some good news right there. 'Cause,
I have heard
recent Pokemon
that,
games.
Oh yeah. I've
The
heard
AI
that
is-
Cynthia's AI is coded to use Swords Dance when you do like anything other than attack.
Yeah.
What? Oh my.
Like
God.
if you
Wait, I
heal,
saw-
if
I
you try to
saw.
heal, if you like use a potion, she's gonna
go
Swords
for it. She'll
Dance.
Swords Dance
She's gonna
immediately.
Swords Dance. She's gonna
Immediately.
kill you.
And then like this is like the first Mars battle, so I don't think it's too crazy. But Mars, I've seen her like she starts with Zubat, she U-turns out, comes over Perugly, fakes out, switches out back into Zubat.
What? What? Wait, what?
Oh
What?
my God.
What? This
So
is
I don't. So like there, it's like really weird. I feel like Barry is a lot weaker. Barry, if you play him, like he seems pretty bad compared to the rest of the trainers. But the gym leaders and the Galactic Commanders, they seem pretty cool. They seem pretty dang cool.
okay. We gotta stop. We're gonna spoil everything.
No, the Mars fight is the first fight.
These
one
are
of first
these
fights
are the
ever.
real spoilers. Just like the strats that the NPCs are gonna use.
Dude,
Yeah.
yo, both of you remember this, all right? Post game Candace, I guarantee you is gonna be the second hardest trainer in the game. I that's how it feels like.
Man.
Post-game
I'm looking forward to it.
No, you're not, bro. I'm scared out of my mind. I'm
I'm
just gonna-
excited. I'm excited.
This Nuzlocke is gonna be bloody, and I'm
Oh,
ready.
bro,
for
I forgot
it.
you're
I'm
Nuzlocke,
ready
right?
for it, bro. I'm so ready.
Hold on. How are you gonna do underground? How are you gonna do underground for your Nuzlocke?
All right. I'm thinking of this. Right? I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
yeah.
into the underground. I'm gonna blindfold myself. I'm just gonna walk around till I hit something.
Okay. No. There's something both of you guys should know about the underground. I guess everyone, right? I've seen before Gardenia, you have access to underground. That's not a spoiler by any means.
Yeah, that's
but
in the original.
you have access to the underground, right? And then there are certain Pokemon you can find there. I did not know that you can find a Ralts before Gardenia in there.
What?
Ooh.
Well, listen.
Oh my god.
Listen. There's a reason why I'm mentioning this. I did not know you can find a Ralts before you can face Gardenia, right? If I had gone, if that person had gone down to the underground before Gardenia, Ralts would have been there at level 16, right? This person decided to go to underground after Gardenia, and Ralts you can find right after being Gardenia if you go to the underground. Ralts is suddenly at level 26 to 28. So,
What?
yeah.
So you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful is what I'm hearing.
You should, for your sake of a Nuzlocke, I don't know how you're gonna do it, but you probably want to catch whatever underground Pokemon before Gardenia is what I'm trying to tell you.
So the Pokemon they I guess they scale up according to how many badges you have.
Yeah, but like
Can you access all of the hideaways like immediately?
I believe most of them.
I know you probably can't get the ice one or the desert one until later.
The desert one. I think
The desert one is definitely post game. I think.
The desert one.
Yeah, there's like a desert one underneath the island. The post game
yeah.
island.
Okay, no.
That's the one
Yeah.
in the battle zone.
Yeah, I think
never
the
mind.
ice one is just underneath like Snow Point City. So like you have to get up there first.
You can find a lot of Pokemon right before Gardenia. Like as soon as you get to Eterna City, team building becomes it's so easy.
You can
It's
get your
so
fire
incredible.
type.
Wait.
You can get your fire type right before Gardenia actually.
Drop me some mons that I could get before Gardenia because that's gonna play a part.
No,
in my
that's
team
what I'm
building.
trying to say, bro. That's what I was trying to ask you. I'm like, bro, what do you like? This game has some platinum. Like, it's good. It's good, right? What is there? You can get Ralts. You can get Houndoom, not Houndour. You can get
Houndoom?
Gligar. Yes, there's a level 16 Houndoom.
I'm going to die.
What else?
I just blindfold walk into a Houndoom and lose half
bro,
my
don't-
team.
No, bro. I'm telling you, if you go in blind, so the way it works, right? Like there's certain biomes in the underground, and it's so weird. If you don't have a guide, you won't know what Pokemon are in what biomes. For instance, Ralts is in the water biome. You would never guess that unless you knew. You have to keep, you have to keep exiting and entering, and then
Oh,
suddenly a
the
Ralts will
respawn
appear in
thing.
there. Sorry?
Do the respawn thing like in what is it, Sword and Shield and Let's Go?
Yeah, basically. And then suddenly, like, Ralts has a 30% chance to appear in the water biome. And, well, like, I think it's Ralts, Lickitung, Swablu, and somebody else.
I thought I saw a
Swablu!
thing where it
Oh
was
my
like when you walk into the biome, like all the Pokemon are like predetermined what they're gonna be. So if you have like a Pokemon with Synchronize, then when you walk into the room, all the Pokemon in that room will have the same nature as what you have with the Synchronize. And even if you like change your lead Pokemon out, because Synchronize has done that since Sword and Shield.
I did
but-
not know this.
Yeah. If you lead into a battle with Synchronize, then the wild Pokemon will have the same nature that your Pokemon has.
The more you know. I did not know this.
But apparently, since it's like predetermined when you walk into the room, that you can just walk in with like, say you'll have like an Adamant Abra or something, right?
Yeah.
When you walk into the room, all the Pokemon will become Adamant, and then you can switch Abra out. You don't even have to lead with Abra, and they will stay Adamant.
Interesting. I don't know.
So that's like an advanced strat that I heard today.
Let me let me tell you, because Zach wanted to know some Pokemon you can get, right? You can get Magnemite, Lickitung, Rhyhorn, Houndoom, Swablu, Absol, Scyther, Pinsir. Did I say Lickitung already? Togepi, Ralts, Swablu,
Togepi.
Gligar, Teddiursa, Swinub, it seems.
Also, Zach, on behalf of the chat, please review the Unova Tournament arcs.
No. There's your answer. No.
Smoochum, Duskull. You have options, man. There's and this is all immediately when you get to Eterna City.
That's amazing. Because see, like I said before, my big problem with Diamond and Pearl on the DS is just like the dex is so limited. That's why I love Platinum. They have so many, like, so much more options on top of that, And I was worried, oh, we won't be able to. And even with the underground, I was hopeful for it, but I was worried that maybe like some areas wouldn't be available right away. But hearing this has me really excited, so I could just go crazy with my team before even facing Gardenia, which is great.
Yeah, it's like they're halfway between Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, where it's like the player.
I'm hopeful now.
The player has like a bunch of options for Pokemon, but the NPCs are the ones that are limited. But they kind of made up for that by making the NPCs like much harder than they've ever been before.
Making them big brain.
Which I appreciate, because I've said this before, where it's like, in the remakes, so many times, they don't account for, like, how much easier it is to get a good team in modern Pokemon days. Like, think back to, like, Gen 2 or 3, how hard it was to get a good Pokemon.
How hard was it to get good moves, bro? Everything was locked under
Oh,
TM.
yeah, like, all the TMs sucked back then, and, like, they were so hard to find. Like, it is so hard to build, like, a solid team in, like, the earlier generations. But nowadays, it's really easy, because of just all the quality of life upgrades that they've made. But they haven't, like, buffed the NPCs to account for that. The NPCs are on the same level that they've always been, if not a little bit easier. So it's so much easier to get good Pokemon nowadays than it used to be, but the NPCs are the same. So here they've actually, for once, actually accounted for that and be like, okay, the NPCs have to be buffed. The only downside is that they still have their Diamond and Pearl teams.
Small price to pay, I guess.
And like Zach, like you said, like there are certain, like, so all the Pokemon I just mentioned, you can get at the start of the underground, right? As soon as you go to Eterna City. But there are still, like, after you get Strength, there are more Pokemon unlocked, then Defog, more Pokemon unlocked, then 7 badges, then Waterfall, then National Dex. So that's the
I have a question for you, since you seem to be like the leak/spoiler guy, you know everything. Can you at least tell me when I could get Elekid?
That's the start of the game if you're in Brilliant Diamond. I told you.
Oh my god, the game is saved, bro. The game is saved.
Bro, okay, hold on. This is why I was asking, like, what's the, like, I wasn't even asking maliciously. I hope you understand that. I'm just like, what's the issue with the games? Like, I was asking from the get-go, right? That's what I was wondering. Because I'm like, you have options.
Because like that's what I was worried about. It's like, I feel like I know the underground exists. I was just worried that, you know, like, I wouldn't be able to fully explore it till like I beat the game. Or like,
JPR, you knew this at least, right?
Oh my god. Oh
yeah,
my
yeah,
god.
I knew that.
Yeah, well, that's okay. This is where the miscommunication lies. We all three of us knew like three different things. So,
like, Zach knew nothing. I know like a little bit, and you know like everything. So,
and on top of that, it's like the Pokemon Underground all know egg moves.
What?
What?
Oh my goodness!
What?
This is the best Pokemon game ever.
Yo, this game is a ROM hack. This game is actually a ROM hack. I am not joking. This game is a ROM hack.
So your Elekid, I'm gonna read it out right now. Right? There's a possibility of you don't mind if I read it out, Zach, or what?
Go ahead.
Is JP, are you okay if I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So Elekid has the possibility of knowing Cross Chop, Dynamic Punch, Hammer Arm, Feint, Fire Punch, Ice Punch.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, I am cheesing right now, bro.
He's gonna have that. He's gonna have that Paul Elekid. He's gonna have that Paul Elekid.
Honestly, bro, like Electivire is one of my favorite like Sinnoh Pokemon. One of my favorite electric types, like, period. And like, oh my god. Thank the Lord. Thank the good Lord. All right, game is saved. No more.
The beginning of the game is hella easy. It's say that. I'll reiterate that again. But I legitimately think, in my personal opinion, I feel like this is going to be one of those games where people are like, oh my god, it's so trash in the beginning. And then they keep playing and they're like, you know what? These are pretty good games. And like, I have a good feeling that's going to happen.
Yeah, I fully expect, like, when I release these first few parts, I'm going to get a lot of comments that are like, this game is so easy. This game sucks. But then, like, they're going to get further into the game. And they're going to be like, oh, wait a minute. This is something
Once you
else.
lose the Nuzlocke, they're like, what?
So I guess here's a small point that I had written down, and I think it's one that we can answer fairly fast. Possibility of DLC? I don't think there's gonna be any, because
people been commenting in the chat, Polish Platinum. I see you, boys.
I don't think there's gonna be any DLC for the game because Legends Arceus comes out in literally 2 months.
So this goes in line with what I was asking earlier about the anime and the cycle, right? Like, I feel like if they have an extra year, if this is a 4-year cycle for these games, I feel like DLC is a possibility for both Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl and Legends Arceus. But if it's a 3-year cycle, I don't think we're getting anything.
I could see them doing like some tie-in events with Legends Arceus, maybe, where they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, get this thing from GameStop. You can get Hisuian Arcanine in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl." I don't know. Maybe that's something they could do, but I don't see them adding like a ton of content. Like,
you know what?
what?
You know, there's okay. I
What?
didn't think about
What?
that.
Tell me.
This
He
code.
figured it out. He cracked the code.
There's code in the game that's not accessible yet. That basically says, oh, this Pokemon has traveled from through time and space from the old region of Sinnoh into your
Ooh.
into your.
Hey. So yeah, that
So-
might just be it then. Then like maybe like I'm not expecting crazy DLC, but like if anything, they'll probably just patch in the Hisuian Pokemon.
That's crazy in and of itself, to be honest. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that could be a possibility. I think we'll probably see Hisuian forms at some point.
Oh Jesus!
Cool. Like what makes more sense is just like if they're gonna do DLC, they probably focus that on Legends Arceus. And if anything, like I'm expecting either maybe like end of summer or end of the year. And if that's the case, then probably Gen 9 would be 2023, end of 2023. But if there's no DLC, then probably we'll get the reveal or announcement. I don't know. Sometime next year, like for the games. I don't know. It seems weird to start the year with a game and then end it with the whole new generation. But you know, no one's expected a game in January either. So it's like I don't even know. Like the anime doesn't even know what's going on.
Especially
bro.
because like,
very
is
unpredictable
Legends
time.
Arceus gonna be on the same scale as like a regular core series game? Is it gonna be like a fully fleshed out experience, like a 20-hour game? If that's the case, I don't know how they come out with a generation later.
I
next
don't
year.
want them to. I don't want them to. I want them to take their time with it because there's no need to rush these things, bro.
Yeah, I feel like the safer bet is probably like, you know, the winter of 2022. Unless they want to get off that same release date that they've had for the last 5 years. they release the same the game on the same week every year.
Plot twist: Legends Arceus, and then the winter of Let's Go Johto. Let's go, boys!
I really don't want to Let's Go Johto.
I know.
I
Let's Go
absolutely
Johto.
Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. It has a lot of charm, and I think it did a lot of things well. But I do not like those games. I do not like those games.
I think graphically they're the best
Silver
Pokemon
remakes,
games.
please.
Like graphically they look great.
Yeah.
But
Too bad it's like literally Pokemon for babies.
Yeah.
Babies first
which
Pokemon
is
game.
Pokemon is already for babies.
You know, this is a good topic actually. So, Zach, I guess you've been off Twitter, so you don't know. But JPR, you might have seen it. There was an article that came out suspiciously as people were, talking smack about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. An article came up from the head of the Pokemon International Company, or a game or international game, whatever. Someone to do with Pokemon, right? And then they said, yeah, we're aware that Pokemon fans are very angry and that they've been angry for a while now, and we're working on games to satisfy all the different age groups. Is what they were saying, something like that.
I did see that, but at the same time, they said the same thing back in 2018 when they revealed Let's Go. And
Did
they were like, oh, we get that this is a more casual game, but don't worry, our next game is going to be more geared towards veterans. Would you say that Sword and Shield are more geared towards veterans? Because I wouldn't say so.
But I think
The Leon fight is
The Leon fight, but like
Leon fight's
everything
really
else?
But I think you know what? If they do like Let's Go as the one for kids, and then like Sword and Shield and all that stuff for like the whatever average, and then Legends for more the experienced people, I can see that working out. To be honest,
it seems like they're kind of doing that already. I mean, like,
Yeah.
shout out to our boy Austin, Resort Originals. He said this when they first revealed Legends Arceus and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. It's like they found a way to kind of cater to both audiences, where it's like Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearls for like the newcomers, or it's like, you know, a more traditional Pokemon game that people will come to expect. And then
No,
there's,
bro,
like,
when we see those
Arceus, which is what
movesets-
everybody wanted.
When we
No,
see
yeah,
those
now-
movesets, we're like, no, Brilliant Diamond Shining
We didn't
Pearl is for the
realize that was
boys.
coming.
It's for the boys. It was the other way around.
Plot twist: Arceus is like the most boring and easiest Pokemon game ever.
Yeah, Arceus gonna be the 5-year-old
I'm-
game, and
bro,
Diamond and Pearl
I'm
gonna be
not-
for the 20-year-olds.
I'm not going in with like anything. I have no idea what to expect, and I'm not expecting anything crazy. I'm expecting the games to be bad just so I can be surprised. I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. Or for Arceus, I'm talking about.
See,
but yeah.
what I'll tell you about that is like I feel like when it comes to both games, right? I feel like, I mean, not including the initial release, because you know Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl looked like a mobile game back then. But after the second reveal, and it was like, wow, these games actually look amazing. I've been more excited about the Diamond and Pearl remakes just because
Me too.
I know what to expect.
Me
It's
too.
a Sinnoh remakes, and I'm just like, oh, they're just making Diamond and Pearl, but better. But Arceus is kind of a wild card. It's like, it's a cool concept, but like, it's never been done before. These games could be garbage for all we know.
Mhm.
Like, they look amazing, but I'm gonna try to like not get my hopes up too much because this is also experimental for Game Freak as well. Like, they're trying something new, and it could be a flop for all we know.
I
So,
agree
like,
with
I don't know
that
what's
point
gonna happen
because
in the
Game
game.
Freak has been so experimental with the last few generations specifically, and it feels like the more experimental they get, the less fleshed out their experiments are. So, you know, that's why I'm kind of glad in retrospect that Ilka ended up making the Diamond and Pearl remix, because it's like, okay, now we know the games that we're getting, and they're probably going to be pretty solid games. You know, if Game Freak made Diamond and Pearl, they could have gone completely off the walls, for better and worse. I don't know.
JPR, we talked about this one time, right? Like, the one thing I hope is that even if Legends Arceus is a flop, I hope no one like shuns Game Freak for being experimental, because this is the change we wanted to make.
They gotta try.
Yeah.
But you remember when we talked about Black and White? Black and White was pretty much an experiment where they tried to
Dog.
soft reset.
Dog, I've
They
been
tried to
saying
soft reset.
I've been
everybody.
saying
hated
this
Black
for
and White,
years.
and now they love them.
I've been saying this for
No,
years.
I've
been
been
saying
loving
this.
Black and White.
I
Black
said
and
this
White
when
is
Black and
amazing.
White came out. When Black and White came out and everyone was hating on Black and White, I was like, because y'all are hating on Black and White, we're never gonna get anything cool like this ever again.
And we never
did. We never did.
Yeah.
Bro, so I don't want the same thing. Pokemon fans can never be satisfied. I understand that like very well, but I hope Game Freak doesn't let it get to them. I don't know, man. Like, if Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl has shown me anything, it's like how fast fans can switch up. Like Zach over here, but don't worry, Zach.
Hey.
I just hate how like you know they'll make something super experimental, or not even that. It's more like the fan reception than what Game Freak is doing. I guess it's just like people will sit here and complain and be like, oh, these Pokemon games are the exact same. They haven't done anything cool.
And
in
then
such a
when they get
long
rid of the
time.
national decks,
Yeah, they'll be like, these games haven't done anything cool in such a long time. You know, they're all the same. They're just copying and pasting. And then I'm like, okay, what's your least favorite game? And 9 times out of 10, they say Black and White. And I'm like, that's the game you wanted, but you say you hate it? Like, oh my.
Yeah, it's so annoying to hear people like, oh, Pokemon is like copy and paste. Like you said, it's the same thing. On Game Freak's like, all right, here, we tried something different. What the heck? This is so stupid. Why would you do that? Go give me the old stuff again. Like it happened with Sun and Moon, with Trials. They're like, oh my God, I'm tired of gyms. Okay, no more gyms. Trials. What is this crap? And it's like, oh my God, you never win. I kind of feel bad for Game Freak sometimes. Like,
I do
geez.
too. There is something like they make the most money out of. It's the highest grossing media franchise in the world, right? So some things you can't excuse, but when they get experimental and people are like, "Oh, what are you doing? Go back to the old stuff, bro." Come on,
I don't
sit
think
down.
I don't think it's a money problem. I think it's a personnel and time problem.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, like, they don't have enough people, and they just
And
don't
they're forced
have
to
enough
turn out
time.
games every year.
Yeah.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, like, literally, like, here's the thing. Game Freak doesn't control the release dates anymore. I mean, they probably haven't for a long, long time. Like, literally, like, the Pokemon Company and Nintendo are the ones, like, driving this giant merchandise machine. And Game Freak's just like a cog in the wheel, basically, where it's like, you better release these games on time, because
But
if you
what's-
don't, we can't release the anime.
Kick off everything.
Hey, Philip
Yeah.
Rosewood with the $5 to the super chat says, love all your channels, don't want to be that guy, but I think Pokemon took a dip once they switched to 3D, and the remakes are still better than the core games. Ooh,
You can watch
he's
JPR's.
kind of throwing some stuff out there.
No, I agree with that though.
I know it's a controversial take, but I think he'll find some people that agree with him.
I think Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl will be better than much
I
better than
I
everything
agree
after
with
Fiction.
I agree with Kayron here, where he said Game Freak has been trying to adapt to feedback too much.
Is it Kayron or Sharon? Like Sharon from Platinum.
Wait, it's Kayron. It's Kayron and Platinum.
Well, I'm dumb.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry, continue. Continue.
Clearly, somebody didn't watch Zach's Diamond and Pearl anime review.
Sorry, man. Continue. What do you say?
But yeah, I think I agree with him where it's like I think Game Freak is a little too swayed by criticism, Because Black and White people were like, oh, we don't like the new designs. We don't like the story being like this. And then X and Y was the complete opposite. And then people are like, we don't like this either. And then they're like, okay, Sun and Moon's gonna be the most story-heavy game, dialogue-heavy game of all time because everyone said the characters in X and Y sucked. And then they're like, oh no, it was too much in Sun and Moon. And then in Sword and Shield, they're like, all right, no story at all. You're just gonna play the game. Yeah, it's just gonna be gyms. That's all. Yeah, I agree with that. I think it was better back when they just kind of shut out all the noise. But part of that is just like the rise of social media. Like, you know, the naysayers are always going to have.
You need thick skin. In this day and age, you need to know how to like filter those things out. Like as YouTubers, I think we can all understand that.
The crazy part is though, I remember years ago there was like an interview where they said like Game Freak employees are literally like not allowed to look at like fan drawings that people send them. Or like any fake mons made online because they don't want that to sway their creative process. Like they don't want to see a fake mon and accidentally make a Pokemon based on a fake mon.
Consciously make it.
That's why Mega Flygon doesn't exist. Zach.
Rest in peace, my boy.
That's literally that. JP, you know this, right? Because you brought up, that's
all I know is that they ran to like an artist block.
Artist block, yeah. They didn't.
But was it just because did Ken Sugimori just Google Mega Flygon and saw all the cool designs? It was like, can't use any of these because he's just not gonna happen.
So artist block is one thing, but they can't even if it looks too similar to fan art, they can't make it.
And there's too much Mega Flygon art now because there is no Mega Flygon, so he's doomed to just never exist now.
Yep, that's exactly what it was.
Way to go, DeviantArt! You ruined Mega Flygon.
So yeah, he just couldn't. He can't infringe upon fan art. Like it's a little too much because then they have to give credits to whoever made that, right? So yeah,
something like going back to like what you said about like they should have thick skin, especially in this day and age. Mm-hmm. I feel like as much hate as Game Freak gets. Like, I feel like something people got to realize as well, like, that's just, they do get, like, a lot of hate for, like, literally anything they do, but that's, in my opinion, it seems like it's just a vocal minority, especially when it comes to the internet, because if you look at
that is true.
Sword and Shield sold, like, hotcakes, bro. So, clearly, the people that were hating on or trying to boycott Sword and Shield, like, it didn't really work. Like,
the
casual audience are going to buy it.
What people don't realize when it comes to any of these mega franchises, like Pokemon, or Smash Brothers, or, Zelda, or anything like that, the casuals outnumber us hardcore fans like 10-1. It doesn't matter how much, noise or controversy happens on the internet. The people that are just like in their own little bubble offline, the little kids, the adults that don't have time to look at all the stuff online or the trailers or anything, they're just gonna buy the game. Like they don't know.
Yeah, it is true. To be honest, I didn't even take it until you guys just mentioned it. That's 10 to, it probably is 10-1.
Yeah, there are so many more casuals than there are people like us.
Yeah. Like you look at Sword and Shield like trailers during their release, and they all got dislike bombed. But then Sword and Shield sold extremely well, so it's like.
I mean, you look at like 70. What I think like some of those this trailers have like 70,000 dislikes or something like that. 70,000 dislikes is a drop in the bucket compared to what Pokemon is selling like on a regular basis. So if 70,000 people are boycotting the game, that's not hurting them like at all.
Well, the best part are the people who boycott the game but still buy it.
Oh, they're out there.
100% they are. I didn't understand why the National Dex got so much people like riled up. It's not that big of a deal, bro. Come on. But whatever. Hey, I don't know.
No, you're gonna set the chat off. You gotta set the chat off.
Yeah, this isn't my channel. This isn't
guys. This isn't hybrid stream. Please.
I wanted to ask you guys, going back one more, because you guys were saying something about Game Freak can't hire more people. Like, what was that about?
I said just like they have like a smaller team than they should. I've heard that they just moved into the Nintendo building like not long ago, so maybe they're getting more help. They've always been a second party company. Like they're not.
Can they not get more people like easily? Like,
they probably could. They probably could.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, it's like I don't think it's like they can't. It's just they choose not to.
But okay, we wouldn't know that. But why?
I mean, because I feel like if you think about it, obviously they make a lot of money. Like they could, but it looks like they've been taking steps. Like they hired Ilka to make.
Yes.
Diamond Shining Pearl. So that's like
they're taking the steps desperately needed to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, there's too much pressure on their shoulders, man. So it's good that they did this.
It's like maybe they just tried to do too much on their own. Like, and I get it, maybe because Pokemon's their best IP. Like, it's their
That's their
baby.
baby.
They probably
Yeah.
didn't feel comfortable giving it to someone else, but like now they're finally doing it. So that's
Yeah. Oh, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl is a small additional day one patch. Another one. Someone put it in the
Ooh.
comments. I just checked and it's true.
Ooh.
Who put it in the comments? I'll give you a shout out.
They're gonna. One thing was
Rich,
changed. They're just gonna give,
Mellow. Thank you, bro.
They gave Cynthia Ironhead on her Garchomp.
I'm still like over the moon, bro, about Elekid. Like that.
Zach,
that
I
sold the
can't
game
believe
for
you
me, bro.
didn't know that. I would have told. I thought that's what we're talking about. That's why I asked you. Oh my god.
I told you I don't really know much, bro.
That's true, but the first hour of this podcast, people are gonna listen and be like, "Wow, this is useless." the real thing. Oh man, that's jokes.
Zach was coming in here ready to throw hands. He's like, "No, Elekid, I ain't buying the game." And then he heard that, he's like, "Oh, these games are godlike."
JPR, how are you feeling about the games overall? I think we've been talking more than you have, so.
Repeat the question. I'd zoned out.
No. How you just feeling about the games
Zoned
overall?
out on his own channel.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, I'm not like super hyped up for them or anything. Like,
Oh, that's
you know,
crazy.
I played Diamond and Pearl 15 years ago. Like, it's fine.
Because in my
How
opinion,
can you
these-
not be hype? Elekid can be accessible early in the
my
game.
God.
I am excited to. I think I'm more excited to Nuzlocke the game on my channel more than anything else. Because I think if I was just playing these games on my own, I probably wouldn't be that excited.
Your starter's gone, by the way. I'll tell you that
for
right
real,
now.
for real.
Your starter's gone.
Because
Like,
I
you-
haven't played a game on my channel since 2013. But I mean, the YouTube algorithm isn't really designed for Let's Plays to flourish like they used to. Like, Let's Plays used to be the thing back in the day, right?
Man,
And
XLR
now-
days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now they've fallen off a lot. They don't get nearly as many views as they used to. So I'm kind of expecting it to be a flop, but at the same time, I just want to have fun with it. I think it'll just be a fun side
That's
project.
the right mindset. Like, do it for
course.
you and for the people who want to watch you play.
Yeah. If each part gets 1,000 views and it's way off my regular stuff, then so be it. I don't care.
Have you considered doing nuzlocking the whole game but cutting up into parts? So part one just takes 2 gyms at one time and it just shows the highlights.
I
that kind of
I
stuff?
thought about doing that. I think I am gonna do something similar to that.
That would work better.
It's not gonna
Yeah.
be a traditional 50-part Let's Play. I'm gonna try to get it down to 10 to 15 parts, where it's just maybe 20 to 30 minutes of video, and I just cut out the filler stuff, the basic trainers, and do a highlights thing, I guess.
Kuro Blitz says, "I remember your Coliseum run with Dave from 2016."
Oh my
JPR.
god, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't even know. I didn't even see that. That's some crazy stuff.
We got
So
some,
someone's. No, sorry, continue.
we got some people in the chat who were referencing some old stuff, stuff that I forgot about.
I see people asking what mods you can get early on in
People-
Underground.
People will always,
Elekid, bro.
people
Hold
will
on.
always,
Hold
It's
on.
in the game, bro.
people will
Let-
always put stuff in my comments, and they'll be like, "JPR, you said this thing in this video 8 years ago. Do you still stand by this?" And I'm like, "Dude, you guys remember my videos
There's
better
no
than I do."
odd.
I don't
way.
remember anything. I don't remember what my video was about 2 weeks ago. It in one ear, out the other. It's gone. It's out of my brain. I move on to the next one.
Let me quickly go over what Pokemon you can get at the start of the Underground for everybody, okay? This will get you guys hyped up too, I'm sure. So there's the obvious things like Zubat, Psyduck, Machop, Geodude, Murkrow, and Murkrow, what's the other one? Miss Magius? Yeah. Miss
Yeah.
Magius, Bidoof, Kricketot, Shinx, Badoo, Pachirisu, Baneri, all that stuff. You can get Magnemite, Lickitung, Rhyhorn, Houndoom, not Houndour, Houndoom, Swablu, Absol. What else we got? Then you got the regulars again. And then you have Scyther, Pinsir, Absol. It's the exact same Pokemon I mentioned, plus some Roselia you can get right away. Elekid, Magby,
No
Elekid,
boy.
Magby, Lickitung, Togepi, Ralts, Swablu, Gligar, Teddiursa. There's probably a lot I'm missing, to be honest with you, but Duskull. And this is
But not
when you get the Underground Explorer Kit.
But not
when
Eevee.
you get
But not Eevee.
Sorry? Not even.
That is
Not
so
even.
weird.
That
bro.
is so weird. Why
Ghastly?
would they do that?
You can get Ghastly right away, and then right when you get Strength, there's some more Pokemon you can get, but that's too much to go over right now.
Well,
But
you
there's-
need HMs in the underground.
No. So what happens is as there's scaling for the badges, right? This is level scaling for the badges for the underground Pokemon. There's scaling for what Pokemon gets unlocked per badge. Does that make sense? I don't know if I worded that
Oh
correctly.
yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, big question from Necro here in the chat. JPR, if there was a Pokemon game that played like NASCAR and cost full price, will you buy it? You know I'm gonna buy it. I don't care if it's double the price. If it plays anything like NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup, the greatest video game ever made, then you know I'm gonna buy it. By the way, I have like every speedrun record for that game now. You can go to speedrun.com and look at NASCAR 2005, and you'll see JPR on every track.
Guinness
I
record,
kid
bro.
you not. That is my crowning achievement. I am now canonically the best NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup player.
Get the Guinness World Record, bro. Go for
Gotta
it.
gotta flex.
So since we brought this up earlier, JPR, it looks like Swinub, Snorunt, and Glalie are all there at the start of the game. Start at the underground, I mean.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. There's a bunch of Pokemon, but yeah, that's it.
I
So
only
to
found
give
your channel because of recommendations. Can I ask if you still stand by what you said 38 seconds ago? No clue what I said, Kane. No clue, bro.
Bro, there's no way you were serious about that. I literally looked it up. Speedrun.com.
Yeah.
JPR Poké Trainer 98. JPR Poké Trainer 98.
I got every record, bro. I got every record.
So what's the obsession with NASCAR? I want to hear this.
Okay, so you know the movie Cars, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when Cars came out, I didn't know that like NASCAR was a real thing that people did.
Okay.
So I was watching Cars, and then my mom was like, "Hey, you know the blue car in Cars, right? The guy with
Yeah.
like the big spoiler and he crashes at the end. Spoilers. So, like he's the king, right? But he's like a real guy. His name is Richard Petty, and he voices that car, and he was like the actual king of NASCAR. And then like Chick Hicks with the mustache, and he always wrecking people. He's basically just a parody of Dale Earnhardt. And then Hudson Hornet, he's a real dude too. I just thought like the history of Cars was so cool, and I was like, oh man, this is so awesome. And then Cars 3 kind of did the same thing. Cars 2 is a dumpster fire. It is nothing like it is not historically accurate at all. They did not turn into spies and go do electric car circuits out in Europe. That never happened in NASCAR. I don't know what they were doing with that movie. That movie sucks. But yeah. The other two Cars movies are pretty dope. They're pretty dope.
I can hear the passion in your voice, but I cannot relate. But I'm glad to hear it.
All I remember, right, was in middle school. There was this one kid, and he was really popular. He was like a really good basketball player. It wasn't me. So this kid, he was hyping up Cars 2 so much. He was like, "All right, y'all, only like 10 more days until Cars 2 comes out." He was counting down the days, and then Cars 2 came out, and Cars 2 was garbage. This kid got beat up in the parking lot. He got jumped.
No way.
I am not kidding you not.
Oh, no.
He overhyped Cars 2, and he paid the price. I kid you not.
It's literally the worst Pixar movie, or one of.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh my god. But yeah, that's my car side rant.
Shout out to where is it?
And you just got a
Shout out to
for JPR.
Shout out to Adyan B for saying, "Oh my God, Zach and Hyber are talking to Tom Holland."
Oh my god. I can never escape it. I can never escape it.
Denton also said
now. You gotta make some merch with you just wearing it's your avatar, but you're wearing the Spider-Man outfit.
Have a nice picture with Zendaya, bro. You get the privilege.
Yo,
Raph will be so
I'm gonna
jealous.
set Raph off, man. I'm gonna set him off.
Yo, what's up with Raph's obsession over Zendaya, man? Why is he all over Twitter with that stuff, bro?
I mean, it's not too far out there.
Raph's a funny guy.
No, here's what I don't like. So many people are like, "Oh my god, Tom Holland is my celebrity crush," and then they'll
What about JPR?
they'll turn right around and they'll be like, "I don't date guys under 6 feet." And I'd be like, "Are you kidding me? Tom Holland is like 5'6". I got 2 inches on Tom Holland.
He's 5'6".
I don't know if he actually 5'6". I'm gonna look it up right now.
I was gonna say, look at him right now.
He's like 5'9". He's like literally like an inch shorter than
5'8". He's my height. I am literally Tom Holland's height.
Oh my god,
I am literally Tom Holland's height.
Yeah, you were just Tom Holland, bro. You
Ladies?
guys should do like a DNA match. Ancestry.com. Get Ancestry.com for your next sponsor. Ask them to get Tom Holland's DNA. Do a match. Perfect.
This video is sponsored by Ancestry.com. Did you know that I'm related to Tom Holland?
What?
Oh,
Bro,
my
that would
God.
be so great. Oh my god.
Ancestry, I await your email.
This video is not sponsored, by the way.
This video is not a sponsor. Just, YouTube, don't claim it.
So, if we're doing a little Q&A, Samir's asking, do you think Paul will return in Journeys?
I think he's got to. If they teased it, you knew that tease wasn't for nothing.
Yeah, I hope he does come back.
What tease?
In the episode where, the Infernape episode,
Oh,
there's a lot of
Yeah, where
BP
Gary
flashback.
came back.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I think they wouldn't have included that flashback of Paul if they weren't like setting him up to return. Here's what I hope. This was like my dream pitch for an episode, right? I hope they do a title defense episode. You know that thing from Sun and Moon where like, you had to go back and like fight off different challengers after you became the champion?
Yeah.
I was hoping they'd do an episode like that, so Ash goes back to Alola, and he goes back to the stadium, and he has to fight the new champion of the league, but it's Paul, because you know that Paul travels all the regions.
Oh, that would be
And so of course he would
cool.
go to Alola, and they have like a title defense match where Ash has to defend his title as champion
Oh my
against
God.
Paul. That would be a godlike
That would
introduction to the Masters
That would be
8.
perfect.
That'd be
oh
so
my
good.
Goodness.
That would be pretty good, actually. But I don't
Like, that
think
wouldn't
Paul...
even have to be tied to the World Championship. That'd just be cool because it makes sense. Ash is the champion of Alola. Like,
Yeah.
people are going to want to challenge
Yo,
him. Oh my
JPR,
God.
video that, bro. You got it.
Oh my god, yo, OLM, I'm right here. Please hire me.
I don't think you guys think Paul. If Paul is in there, do you think he'll be Masters 8? I don't think it. I don't know, man.
People are saying that. I mean, it will be cool, but realistically,
I
like the
don't know.
Masters
I
8
don't
is
think
just full
so.
of champions.
I
Like,
don't
Yeah.
think that Paul and Alon being in Masters 8 is that much of a stretch. I think it's not the most likely thing to happen. I think the most likely thing is it's just Ash and like the other 7 champions.
Yeah.
But
Like, it's
well-
not out of the question, but it's just like it makes sense for since we already have like 4 champions. Well, like
Yeah.
3 champions and Raihan, who's champion level. So it's like, I expect Steven to be like another one that's gonna be there as well.
I think
Or stuff
Alon
like
makes
that.
sense. I don't see how Paul makes sense. I think like if it's Paul and Tobias makes more sense.
I
than
think
Paul.
Alon will make it, and he's gonna fight Leon and lose because they want to have that Megazard versus the G-Max Zard. They want to do that. They want to do
bro.
it.
You have 2 Charizard forms. You don't want to put them together. That's like money right there, bro.
And
Like,
that way you don't have to have Alon face Ash, and you wouldn't.
But
have to
then
suffer
you
the
want
fallout.
Tobias in there too, right? 'Cause
No, you
Tobias
don't
is
want
Alon.
Tobias in there. We're gonna
No.
pretend he didn't exist.
I mean, the anime kind of pretended he exists because if you think about it, Cynthia's there, and there's no mention of Tobias. Like, even though
That's true.
Tobias won the Sinnoh League, technically he could challenge Cynthia, but the fact that Cynthia's one of the strongest in the world means that she probably beat Tobias.
Dude, is it wrong that I don't want Ash to beat Cynthia? Like, I really don't want Ash to beat Cynthia.
It's not wrong, but at the same time, it's inevitable. So just
Oh man,
it's gonna happen, bro.
I like
He
this
has-
question
He's gonna make
from,
him battle Cynthia before Leon.
I like this question from Darius. He says, JPR, would you consider a hands-only run for Legends Arceus? No Pokemon, just fisticuffs. If Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl does well, and I end up doing a playthrough of Legends Arceus, I will highly consider it.
You know what's crazy about that question? People are actually going to do that. They're going to do, can you do a no Pokemon, hands only Legends Arceus run? Guaranteed it's going to happen.
I thought Cars 1 was boring. Okay, first of all, that was like 10 minutes ago. Where were you? And second of all, what's stopping me from blocking you right now?
If MJ dies, Ralph will become Carnage. Facts.
Oh, true.
Facts.
Hybrid JPR Zach still not over my first time of Ash versus Alon and Kalos in 2016 and how everyone, even me, was hyped until Ash took that L, robbing him of his dub. I hate how Sun and Moon gave him that win.
Nah, Sun and Moon's win is justified.
I think Sun and Moon's win is
I
definitely
think
justified.
this person needs a block. All right.
No.
I will not stand this Sun and Moon slander, bro.
Sun and
I mean,
Moon
I
is
get
a
it,
good
but
series,
no.
bro. It's a good series. And like The league, sure, it's not the most competitive league. Like, you look at it compared to other leagues, and you're like, oh, the people who make, like, Jesse and James are literally in the league. Like, it's clearly not on the same level as the other leagues. But, like, I feel like it perfectly embodies everything that series was trying to tell. You know?
It was fantastic.
It's also the most fleshed out league. You literally see every single battle.
You do see every single battle. It's not like Kalos where they jump from round 1 to the semifinals in one episode.
Man, the Kalos League was so great. What, you mean the 2 battles?
Yeah, the 2 battles? The 2 battles?
Man.
It's better than the Unova League, I'll say that much.
The Sun and Moon anime was very wholesome, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Very, very wholesome. Sad Boys. It was a good anime.
See, I think Zach's gonna hate me for this. Zach's gonna punch me through his screen. I think the Pokemon anime should not be taken seriously, and I think that the more serious you take it, it just starts falling apart. Which is why my favorite seasons are season 1 and then just Sun and Moon. I love those. seasons.
My god! I mean, well, to be fair, I
kind of agree with that statement.
Season 1 is season 1. Whoa, my voice cracked hard. Season 1 is fun. I will give credit to it. But like, yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Well, yeah, season 1 is super based. I love season 1. I think the only time like where the serious plot paid off was XY because they properly built it up over like the course of the series. Yeah, like the Flare arc was really good. It's a shame that the rest of the end of the series wasn't that good. Like those last few episodes, they were rough.
Don't talk about it.
They were rough.
Cry.
All right,
you're gonna make me cry.
Oh my god, bro! I'm about to go off because I have like how does a series that's doing so well drop the ball so damn hard? Like I've never seen a Pokemon series end so badly. Like discrediting the last episode.
All right, it's not me, guys. We got the Lumiose trainer. We got the Lumiose trainer backing me up.
Okay. You know what? This is gonna make Zach pop off, but I actually don't know what you guys are talking about because I didn't finish watching all of XYZ.
All right. Well, first of all, $3 from Drakexian. Thank you very much, and for the cute little Shiba Inu sticker that he put on there. That's very nice.
Wow.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, me neither. I was looking at it the whole time. What's going on?
How's it going?
What are you guys talking about? How did it fall off? Is it just the Greninja thing? That's what I thought you guys
It's mostly the Greninja thing, but the last 3 to 4 episodes are just like, they try to patch up the series and put it away like way too fast.
It's bad. All right, so here it is. So first of all, like everyone loves XY, right? Everyone loves it. It's epic. XYZ, Ash Greninja, it's great. The Kalos League, it's epic. But then like the first red flag is the fact that like Ash goes like the first episode of the league is the preliminary round and it jumps to the semifinals. That's like the first red flag. And okay, it can be excused because we get it. The league is usually the climax of every series. It's like what every series builds up to. But then in XY, it's actually really the Team Flare arc. Yeah. It's great. It's fantastic. It's better than literally every Pokemon movie.
The Flare arc is like the best arc in all of Pokemon. It is so good.
It's great. And then how do you end off like literally that epic arc, that fantastic, perfect arc? Oh, we're going to release Ash Greninja. Okay. Like, that's horrible. And also, hey, Serena, you know how we spend all this time, half the series, she's trying to figure out what she wants to do, and then she wants to do showcases? Yeah, she's just going to go to Hoenn to do contests. She was literally doing a contest knockoff the whole series. Yeah. And then she goes to Hoenn. She's literally in Hoenn right now doing Pokemon contests.
Yep. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's bad. It's so dumb. And then also, like, the whole part, like, there's this whole arc in the team, this whole part in the Team Flare arc, where Clement's robot sacrifices itself and dies, but then he rebuilds it the episode right after.
What's the point of this emotional the whole point?
When the robot's back, like, oh my god.
Okay, so I knew he rebuilt it and he knew it died, but I didn't know it was right after. That's kind of
it's literally the episode right after.
Yeah, that's kind of
like 2 bucks from Drakeson. He says, "Please call me Bastion. I will remember that. Thank you, Bastion." But yeah, I agree. Also, Samurai says Sun and Moon was serious at times. Okay, but here's the thing. Sun and Moon was serious, but like not in the way that not like the plot was serious. Like individual episodes were serious, which I think was fine. Like the episode with like Mallow's mom and Litten and the Stoutland dying. Like those are like sad, serious episodes, but I feel like just them being alone is fine. Like you appreciate them more that way. But I think like if you try to make the entire series serious, it's just like it loses the charm, you know?
I don't. Maybe my opinion's not like too validated or like it can't be taken too seriously because I haven't. You guys know, right? I just keep up with the anime on Twitter. Past Black and White or like the first few seasons of the first season of Black and White. I stayed away from the anime, and then when X and Y came out, it's all been on Twitter. But I think Sun and Moon is like really high up there for one of the best anime seasons of in Pokemon. Personally, I don't know.
You didn't hear this from me, but I agree.
Oh!
Like I think it's top 3. I don't know. Maybe it's not top 3 for you guys, but I think it's top 3.
See, most people either love X and Y and hate Sun and Moon, or they hate X and Y.
No,
and love Sun
I think
and
they're
Moon.
both good.
I was about to say I'm one of the few people. My 2 favorite series, the anime, are literally X, Y, and Sun and Moon. Like I think they're equally as good, but just in very different ways.
Yeah, for different reasons. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I feel like people watch Pokemon for different reasons. If you just watch it for like the epic battles and the epic stories, and obviously you're gonna be more leaning towards XY. But if you just like to see Pokemon do fun stuff, I mean, the Sun and Moon is probably up your alley. I mean, John literally just said earlier that like he likes the first season, and that's fun. And that series is that first season isn't even like serious. It's
Yeah,
just
I don't like the
fun
rest of the
Pokemon
original
stuff.
series though.
No, yeah, and like after Kanto, it's just garbage until the Johto League.
Bro, Johto is high key worse than Best Wishes. I'm just gonna say it.
Chief,
Yeah.
but you're close. You're like I see what you're saying.
Johto
I see what
is
you're
not
saying.
good. Johto is
Johto
not
is
good.
just boring. Like
No,
I
no,
take something bad, then something just boring, and that leaves like gives me no sensation whatsoever.
Black and White, like at times, the anime, if you're just coming into the stream, the anime, not the games, the Black and White anime, at certain points it crosses like that event horizon where it's like, it's so bad it's good. Whereas Johto is just like, it's just consistently mediocre the whole way through.
Like I feel
So
nothing
until the league, right? There was
until
some
the
good-
league, right? I mean, Master Quest. That last season is where
Yeah.
finally the quality picks up. Thank God.
Yeah.
Like once we get the Lugia arc and stuff like that, then it gets like
the
better. But,
Larvitar
like, the
arc
first
was
two,
really good. Yeah.
yeah, like those first 2 seasons though, it's like it just like Pokemon episodes always feel kind of samey from like original series to like before Black and White. I guess the format's the same, but I feel like Johto is like what? Oh my God, they take that formula and they run it into the damn ground, bro. Like it's so mind numbing.
Yeah,
I think
I think that's my problem with Johto, most of Hoenn, and also like the whole middle part of
Really?
Diamond and Pearl. Because I feel like they take like that Team Rocket formula, where it's like, the basic Pokemon episode formula, where it's like, oh, Ash and friends are traveling, Team Rocket shows up, they try to steal
There's a new
Pikachu.
Pokemon.
Yeah, new Pokemon. I feel like Johto, Hoenn, and a lot of Sinnoh just do that way, way too much.
Yeah.
I personally I'm like
And I love Team Rocket. I actually love Team Rocket. I just don't think they need to be in every single episode like they used to be.
The Advanced series has a special place in my heart, so maybe that's like a
Battle
Maybe I'm
Frontier is
biased.
godlike. Battle Frontier is actually
Yeah.
godlike. It's so good.
So I could never get through Battle Frontier properly because of the English
voices?
voice acting change. Yeah, because of that, it was very difficult. I'm planning on watching the Japanese one eventually.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Hey, the Japanese one, best way to go. Especially in Battle Frontier. It's such a shame too, because literally Battle Frontier is one of the best seasons in Pokemon, period. But because of the voice change, a lot of people just didn't watch it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I tried to
it's-
watch it, but I couldn't.
Bro, I
It was
never-
the
I
worst
never-
time to
when I was a
change the
kid-
voices,
when
bro.
I was a kid, I didn't even know the voices changed. I just thought my TV was messed up. I was like, what'd they do to my TV? What'd they do?
Bro.
Oh my God, it's so funny we're talking about the voice changes, because then here's Austin showing up again in the chat. Bro, this guy hates the new voices.
Oh
I'm
my
kidding.
gosh.
I mean, but I know he has very strong opinions about it, so it's just such a funny coincidence how he shows up again once we mention this. Like, we manifested, bro.
Zero's nailed down Ash's voice now, though. I think she's pretty good with it. So
Yeah.
I think if there's one thing I'll give to Journeys, which is not a lot, I'll say that the current dub is, at least the voice actor-wise, it's really good.
It's peak right now.
But
Yo, wait,
it
did you
still
guys
has
hear Gary?
still has that music problem. I don't want to go too far into it because I've said enough, but
bro,
voice is
when
good,
I heard
music bad.
Gary come back with in a dub, it sounded so off. I don't know why. Like compared to the rest of the cast.
it's so
the
funny
same-
because now Gary and Professor Oak share the same voice actor and they just sound like almost the same. Like there's like one
Yeah.
scene where like Gary is talking to Professor Oak and I'm like, this man is literally just talking to himself in the booth.
Oh, it's not the old voice actor.
I mean, it is. Professor
Gary's-
Oak's
Gary's
changed, but
voice.
Gary's didn't, and it's the same dude
I
doing both
see.
now. It's the same dude doing
Okay.
both.
Gary's
Okay.
kept his voice since episode
The original.
1.
Yeah.
great.
Gary and Giovanni are the only characters that have like never changed voices in the English dub.
Actually, Giovanni,
Well,
did
Giovanni for
change his
one
early
episode. For one
DP.
episode, he did.
Yeah.
How
But they
come?
got him back, which is fantastic.
And here's the wild thing: they have Ted Lewis back. If Tracy ever reappeared, Tracy would have his original voice. But since Tracy hasn't appeared since Battle Frontier, we're just never gonna know. we're just
Isn't
never
Tracy's
gonna know.
so dirty, bro? Oh, you got $10 a
well,
day.
Tracy
Oh,
actually did
hey.
appear.
Thank you, Kane Andreas, for the 10 New Zealand dollars. Is that what NZ stands for?
I think so.
It's not Nevada. That's not Nevada. Nizada. Yeah, IGN, Hoenn, 7 out of 10, too much water. Zach, Jodo, 3 out of 10, too much Jodo. Also here is 10 NZD. Go buy Cars 1 on DVD. I'm way ahead of you.
Bro, bars.
You think I don't have the whole trilogy on DVD already?
Wait, you have Cars 2? Like, you actually bought Cars 2?
No, not that one.
So you don't have the whole trilogy.
No,
bro.
when I
You
say I have the
lack
whole
in space.
trilogy, I have like all 3 boxes on the wall, but the Cars 2 box is empty. Like there's no disc in there.
All right.
Also, way back in the day, I thought it would be funny if I pranked myself in the future by taking out the Shrek 2 DVD and swapping it with the Spider-Man 2 DVD. And I have Spider-Man 2, but to this day, I still can't find Shrek 2, and I love Shrek 2. So stupid 8-year-old me is still trolling 23-year-old me because I still can't watch Shrek 2. I really want to watch it. I just don't know where it is.
You can't say your plan failed.
That's so funny.
He won. He beat me. Past JPR is smarter than present JPR. I mean,
100%.
Now
bro.
we know.
You got you played yourself through time.
I'm so mad that happened now. Oh my god.
You gotta meet the Alga and go into an alternate reality like the new Sinnoh episode's coming out. I'm amped for that one.
If
bro.
I was really Tom Holland, I would just use my spider sense and I would just find Trek 2. I would just know where it
I
is.
don't think that's how the spider sense works, bro.
Okay, probably not. Maybe if somebody throws it really
yeah, I was
fast
about to
in my
say,
head.
someone throws at you, you'll know. You'll know.
They throw it. Wait, is that Shrek 2 coming my way?
I mean, honestly, Shrek 2 is probably like in the bargain bin at Walmart. I could probably just go get it like right now, but I don't want to. I need original Shrek 2.
We got Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl content coming out in, let's do math, 11 hours.
11 hours. Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm. Australian time, I think it's 11 hours from now.
Oh, wait. Yeah, Australian time zone. That's
And
right.
everyone is, like, I'm telling you, everyone on Twitter has said, I am not releasing content until 12 a.m. Australian. North America, Europe, everybody has said. So 11 hours from now, everyone, there will be a ton of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl footage on
Yeah, except for
your
me,
feed.
because I'm a pleb and I actually have to go to GameStop and get the game. Thank you for the $5 through Super Chat, Bastion. He told me to call him that. I have nothing better to do, so I'm just gonna bug you with donos. In the end, I'm pranking myself. Oh, just like I did. Okay.
This isn't Jason, bro. He said his name is different, right? He
Yeah,
said
yeah,
his
yeah.
Bastion.
Yeah, Bastion.
Yeah.
Bastion.
Yeah. There we go.
But yeah, I'm actually, and here's the thing: I was tweeting about the soundtrack when it was like getting leaked, and I was like, dude, this soundtrack is so good. And people were like, yo, JPR got an early review copy? This man is moving up in the world. And I'm like, no, I'm just listening to it on YouTube before it gets taken down. I still have to go to GameStop and buy the game like everybody else does. I am not that privileged.
I remember Toby saying something like, I think back for Sun and Moon or Sword and Shield, one of the two. He applied for like an early access copy with Pokemon, but they refused it because I think it's something like you have to post gameplay footage on your channel to get early access copies. Otherwise, they won't let you or something like that.
Really?
I don't know what.
Really?
Yeah. It's not just like, so the three of us just being PokeTubers won't cut it. JPR, you might actually cut it because all your content is like most of your content has gameplay videos in it. So they might actually allow you. But for me and Zach, I think we're out of luck.
Rip.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Nintendo? I mean, we already got Ancestry.com coming aboard.
No, you have to hit him. There's a specific way.
Is there a way to hit it? All right, DM me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh,
another
yeah.
$5 from Blanco. This man's emptying his bank account tonight. Thank you, Blanco. It says Daredevil Comics has the best powers in the entire 616 timeline. Hang on, it just went away. From 1960 to 2010, we're handicapped because we need to see. Daredevil already heard it. OP. I don't know anything about Daredevil, but thank you. Thank you once again. And thank you to Kane once again for the 2 New Zealand dollars, who says, I pre-ordered both on eShop. I only have 8 hours to go.
8 hours? Am I wrong with my timing? I probably am.
New Zealand's ahead of Australia.
Is it?
Yeah, isn't it?
So why is everyone saying they're going to post on Australian time? That's.
I think Australia is just like the norm that people go off of.
Oh, interesting. Well, it is what it is.
It's 2 p.m. in Australia, Josh says.
Yeah, it is. He's right.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank you, Josh. I don't know what time it is in New Zealand.
Well, we have just a little bit more time till. Yo, if you guys are trying to stay away from the footage, tomorrow you're off YouTube.
That's right. Well, I'm very much looking forward to being like a half a playthrough behind everybody else. So that'll be fun. But yeah, do we have any closing thoughts? We're still getting donations. Bastion from like 5 years ago, high school days. Anyway,
Yo, this is a high school friend, bro.
High school friend. Wait a minute.
He said, "Is it NASCAR?" Yo, bro.
Is it NASCAR just driving in circles? No! You can't do this to me. You can't end this to me. Oh my god, no. It can't be like this.
You got another $5 donation.
Oh, thank you, Kay. Thank you, Kay. Here I simp. Thank you.
For Tom Holland? My guy.
Everyone simps for Tom Holland. I mean, share the love. But yeah.
Yo, you gotta figure out who this Bastion guy is, bro. He's saying he's in high school. Oh my god, another $5 donation.
Yeah, holy crap. They coming. Anyway, do we have any closing thoughts? We're getting up towards the end here. Oh my gosh, we got another one from Blanco. Daredevil is a superhuman playing the part of a blind man. Okay. All right, that's cool. I know he's like tight with Spider-Man. But yeah.
My closing.
You haven't watched Daredevil on Netflix?
No, I haven't, but I heard I need to.
Oh, it's a really good series.
Yo, Zach, are they actually making the Sonyverse? Is that actually happening?
They're doing something. They're working on something.
Okay.
That's all I know. I mean, I've seen some stuff. I don't want like to ruin things for people in the chat, but they're cooking up something. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, that's cool. It is cool. All right. But yeah, you're asking for closing thoughts. I think these games are going to be better than what people expect them to be. The reviews are already out, and the reviews seem to be rather average. So it's like 7 and 8s across the board for most reviewers. But I think when the fans get their hands on the games, they're going to enjoy the Wi-Fi bells, the underground, the contests, and overall, I think they'll just enjoy the games more. It'll be a good release, I feel, personally.
Yeah, I think so too. I think we were all very hard on these games when they were first revealed, and now things have come out, and I think they could have been better. I think if they took a little more from Platinum, because like they had the blueprint, right? They had the blueprint, and if they just followed the Platinum blueprint, they could have made the greatest modern Pokemon game. But they chose not to, and now it's just like, okay, this is probably just gonna be a good game, which I'm fine with. I don't think it has to be a masterpiece. But, you know, I think it did a pretty good job. And also, I'm putting up my NASCAR 2005 speedrun stats on the screen right now. Zach dropped the link in the chat, so I had to. But yeah, there it is. I am the master of NASCAR 2005.
I need to see this.
But yeah, Zach, any closing thoughts for you?
All right, closing thoughts. I had my doubts. But now I know I can get Elekid.
I hate this guy, bro.
Nah, but in all seriousness,
yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to the games. I was already, like, based off of what I saw, I already knew that I was going to enjoy them way more than Diamond and Pearl. When it comes to Platinum, like I said, we'll see. I'm going to try not to compare it to Platinum too much and just enjoy them for what they are. And I feel like they're going to be good. And, you know, like I said, I just found out we can get Elekid before Gardenia, so that's it for me, bro.
The real question
I think the games are going to be great.
Who are you going to trade for Electivire?
That's a good question. I got to find something. I mean, I have enough people.
Yeah.
I can reach out to one of you guys. Not you in the chat. You guys could probably steal my Electivire. But you, John, or you, Hybrid.
yeah, got you, bro. Gotcha.
I am
Hey,
I'm bummed though that like Magmotor, and Magby, they're in Pearl. So like, one of you guys.
You gotta- you can
Wait,
get
you're all
Hound,
playing
dude.
Diamond. Crap.
Oh, yep. Oh, got another donation from
I'm gonna
Sebastian.
need that.
Let's see. I'm gonna have to think about this a little more. But no, Hero and Zach did not go to my high school. So
Hey, please don't call me hero, bro. Please don't do that. Please don't do that
Hero.
one. I hate it when people do that.
Hero.
Hey,
You don't
JB, you
know
mind if I...
Sebastian? Come on, John.
Bro, I'm drawing a blank right now. I'm terrible with names. I'm literally that dude who just nobody knows.
Do you have a yearbook or something?
I have a yearbook. I can go through it.
Yeah, that's all you got.
It goes like, Sebastian, what?
oh my god, how could I forget
See,
you?
it was so weird because in high school, like everyone would say hello to me in the hallway, and I'd be like, "Hey, man," and I just wouldn't know who they were. I'm not like an elitist. I'm not like, oh, I'm too good for these kids. It would just be like everyone knew me, and I was like, because I went to a nerd school. I will fully admit I went to a nerd school, and so
Wait, just like Spider-Man?
yes.
In the MCU?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness!
And they all knew I had a Pokemon YouTube channel, and like in any other
Yeah,
school,
me
I'd be shoved into a locker. But they were like, oh my god, this kid's got a Pokemon YouTube channel. He's cool. But yeah,
I went to the complete opposite kind of school, but everyone still knew I had a YouTube channel. But I guess I was friends with everyone, so it was okay. Like a Pokemon, I don't know, it was
it doesn't
fine.
even matter if it's Pokemon. If you just tell people, hey, I make money off of YouTube, they're instantly like, whoa, really?
No.
Yeah.
Even before I started my Pokemon channel, I was pretty open about like I came to school with like the Zelda Hot Topic shirt, the Pokemon Hot Topic, everything, you know?
Yeah, like
And,
they don't care. They don't care if you're making less money on YouTube than you are at McDonald's. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's so funny because for me, I was like a closet Pokemon fan for a while. Because like when I was in middle school, I got made up for still liking Pokemon in 8th grade. So I went to high school. I was a closet Pokemon fan. And then it wasn't until I got in college where it was like, oh, nobody really cares. And it was cool to like Pokemon again once like everyone was older.
Bro,
And I remember-
college is so dope. Nobody cares. It's,
Nobody
I'm a
cares,
dropout.
bro. But it's funny. I kept my channel a secret till I hit 10K.
True.
So,
You're
yeah,
a better
there's
man
that.
than I was. But yeah, I think that's about gonna wrap it up. We got another donation. Wait, I never went to your high school. My brother did.
Brother did. Well, what's your brother's name, bro?
I knew you and Josh and Michael. Well, he knows all my boys! What?
Yo, you know what's crazy? While we're on the topic of school, there's one Poketuber that went to school with me. Can you guess who he is?
Oh,
I
you
know
told me
who it
this. You
is.
told me this.
Did I? I told you both of you, so it's okay. It's
Yeah.
not fun no more.
I don't remember who it was though.
Zach, you know who it is?
Yeah, wasn't it?
Oh, I
like,
remember. Yeah, it's T-Tube.
Yeah, yeah.
It's T-Tube.
It's right.
It's T-Tube.
Yeah, it's right.
That's
It's so
pretty
funny.
wild, actually. That's pretty wild.
Bro, these donations won't let us end the stream.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Avatar Momo.
Avatar Momo with a 10. By the way,
He
you can
gave
buy
you
it.
He gave me $10. That's
He gave me
$8 for
10
Shrek
bucks so
too.
I can buy Shrek 2. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, Avatar. I think that's a perfect way to end the stream.
Hey, just to plug it in, just in case it happens, I hope you don't mind JPR, but next week on the channel when BDSP is fully out, JPR, Zach, Mystic, Austin, Raph, Hoops and Hip Hop. I think that's the cast. All of them should be on my channel for a podcast then if you guys want to join.
Oh my
But
god,
we'll
that's
see.
stacked, boy. We're gonna play. Are we gonna play Among Us afterward?
You know what? Mystic doesn't
Bro,
play
we have
Among
almost
Us.
enough people.
We got another
Mystic
$5.
doesn't play Among Us, but the rest of us can.
We got another $5 from the boy Tyrone. Thank you, Tyrone, and happy late birthday, by the way. Everybody say happy birthday, Tyrone, in the chat.
Yo, happy birthday, my guy. All right.
But yeah, anyway, if you guys enjoyed the stream, be sure to check out these guys in the description down below. You can just click on their names, because I gave them the little @ and you'll go right to their channel. Be sure to subscribe to them, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, if you're just a passerby. We're going to do a Nuzlocke this Friday. And also, be sure to like the stream if you haven't already. We get up to 300 likes, which would be pretty awesome. So yeah, thank you guys so very much. Hybrid, Zach, thank you guys for tuning in as well. Really appreciate you guys giving me your time.
Thanks for having us.
And yeah, that is going to do it. So thank you guys so very much. And we will see you on the next one. Bye.
I like it's in the game. Be blessed.
Oh, let's go.